And it's live. Wow. Oh, that went by all of a sudden. Happy days. So I'll give it a couple of seconds. INFJ is the first one in. So it goes. Or if anybody comes in, might be nobody. Got to be talking to myself. And it won't be the first time. So there's not an issue with that. Oh, somebody's messaged me. I hadn't noticed. I wonder what that's about. Yes. Boom. Hi, INFJ. Called it. You're the first. Hello. Is that a different picture? I think it is. Well, different from the last time that I remember a picture. It might have changed like months ago, but I've only just noticed it. Hey, Nikki. Hello, did I finally make it in at the start? Yes, you finally did make it in at the start. But you're always welcome whenever it is. Same pic. Oh, right. I've just noticed that there's just something standing out. Anyway, not that that matters anyway. So yeah, it's good to have you here. Yeah, basically this is just like putting the information on the slide. Not that I want to, go over it all, but just to put something out there. I'm pretty certain that people know that what I'm saying is true because of what's happening to them. And I get the feeling that people are saying like, I've left them. I don't love them anymore. I don't talk to them anymore, etc., etc., etc. No, that's not the case. I haven't left anybody. Haven't stopped loving anybody. I've stopped people using me. That's a little bit different. And people are all like, there's INFJ, Nikki Swan here, and they're talking to me. And I get that some people don't want other people to know that they're talking to me because, they have agendas, but those agendas are finished. They have no power. Whether they want you to speak to me or not is irrelevant. You're your own boss. You have your own life. Have your own soul. And you need to do what is right for you, not what is right for them. They're selfish, greedy, arrogant, many more words kind of beings. So, Forrest talked about the bully, seeing how high it would bounce. People tend to get mad when you make yourself less available to their abuses and uses. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I think what people are failing to realise is the hardest battle and the fiercest enemy that you'll ever come across is yourself. You're your own worst enemy, and you're the hardest battle you're ever going to fight. It's that simple. But they're the two you need to get accustomed to. They're the only two you need to be accustomed to. If you end up fighting yourself, and winning that battle, then you're fully aware of who you are, and no one else can do jack to you. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So you need to be in that frame of mind. You need to, I'm not going to start saying it's about God, this, that, and the other. At the end of the day, if you don't know who you are, why are you going to look for God? Because if you can't determine the kind of person you are, why are you expecting God to find you as well? If you can't find yourself. So you need to go within. And there are those people that, don't listen. There are no shortcuts. You want to be rich, you want to be famous, you want to have a great lifestyle, and you take a shortcut, guess what? You get found out. And, simplified, it's cheating. And, in the real world, it's illegal. And in the spiritual world, it's breaking laws. And you're going to be court to court in all of it. That's just the way it is. And you don't like that, it's tough. And there's someone out there who's adamant that they can change things and do things. The reason I come on is I'm not supposed to be saying anything. Just move in silence, don't say nothing, let them sweat. Excuse me. But I don't see, well, there's logic in it, but I don't see the need for it. I think I don't want no one to suffer. People are suffering, and they're going to keep suffering. And they don't hear a single word I say, and they carry on suffering, and they don't hear a single word I say, no matter how many times I come out here. But at the end of the day, it's like me talking about forgiveness. I don't think you should forgive anyone. Forgive yourself and let God take care of the rest. But I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I didn't come on and say something. Like, I've told you the truth, and you don't like it, and you want to fight against it, and you want to be rich, and you want to be famous, and you want to have a great lifestyle. Well, do the things that I did. It's that simple. Do the things that I did. Like, you know how much I went through. You know how much you did to try and stop me. And yet, that didn't work. And I will still get whatever it is that I'm going to get. And I didn't take any shortcuts. And I had the weight of the world on me. And that's as simple as it is. Why is rich and famous the end goal of people? They should be striving for just enough. Well, it's weird. Rich and famous, yes, you can have that as the end goal, but you need to do it off your own back, not off somebody else's. Like, I don't see anything wrong in a world where everybody's rich and famous. I know it sounds a bit weird, but if you want to be rich and famous, great, but don't do it off somebody else's back. Don't do it by hurting someone else. Don't do it by somebody else's energy or ideas. Just do it for yourself. And there's a simple way for it. And it starts with you. It starts with you and a belief that it's possible, and a belief in God, a God, any God, whichever God you want to make up. You're already there if you can harmonize yourself. If you can balance the masculine and the feminine inside you, if you can balance the dark and the light inside you, you're halfway there. Then you have faith in a divine being, the universe, the spirits, the angels, whatever it is that you want to choose, the aliens. However that is, you need to have gratitude, you need to have belief, and you need to ask in the right way. And life is simple. And some people want a simple life without doing any work. And if you're given the right information at a young age, there is no work. There isn't any work. Like, it's all there for you. Given the right circumstances, in the right environment, in the right world, it doesn't work. And it certainly isn't hard work. But, some people, some beings want something they don't deserve. And just have to deserve it and not take any shortcuts. You just have to have faith and not take any shortcuts. You just need to put in the effort and not have any shortcuts, because there are none. Part of it is the journey. Like, you need to, I've talked about it before, the turtle that goes to the beach across all of that sand or whatever the hardships are, that's what builds up all the muscles. So when it finally gets to the water, it's able to swim. That's what that journey's for. That hardship is to prepare it for living a life in the ocean. And without that hardship, it's probably going to die because it doesn't have the muscles, hasn't built up the stamina or the energy to do what it needs to do to survive. That's no different with a human being, with a soul inside. There are lessons to learn, and if you learn the lessons, life's a good life. And people go around, oh, wow, that fire's hot. Ow, wow, that fire's hot. Ow, God, it doesn't get any colder. It's like, what are you doing? It's hot. Learn the lesson, go on to the next lesson. Learn that lesson, go on to the next lesson. And it's easy. This is our school, come here to learn. You understand what it is that's supposed to take place, how you're supposed to behave, what the issues that you come across are, what the resolutions are, etc., etc., etc. What you need, how you go about attaining that. Job done. And some people, they come into this world already prepared to screw people over. You know, and I was being screwed over, you know, well, for all my life, I suppose, to the point where it was, nah, this is bullshit. This is not my life. This is somebody else's life. This is somebody else projecting their life onto me and making me feel the way that they feel, the way they did feel until they took my life. And I wanted that life back. So I asked for it back. I want my life back. I took it back. That's funny that you subscribe to this idea that people get rich and famous on their own. Apart from God, yeah, we all get rich and famous. Put a comment out that even the teacher had teachers. That's just the way it is. Like, even the person that's teaching you has teachers. And we're always learning. Like, we're always the student. But in the simplified form, yes, you can make yourself rich and famous. But in order to make yourself rich and famous, you've had people teaching you, helping you, guiding you, however you want to look at it, to put you in that position where you can be rich and famous. So you have to want to be rich and famous, and you have to believe that you can be rich and famous, and then you have to have faith. And it's definitely, you know, however you want to see, we're all sons and daughters of God. I don't care how you think of it. That means you're God or a goddess or whatever you want to say, because you have the DNA, the structure of God. He made you in his image, so therefore you must have whatever God has. You must have. Then you need to tap into that. And the way to tap into that is to have faith that your father, your mother, God, however you want to call it, gave you his abilities, her abilities, to do the things that he does. That's just the truth of it. There is a part of God inside you that says that you can do the things that God can do. Must be. If he made you in his image. And some people say, oh no, it's just a fluke. You know, it's all coincidences. All these random occurrences happened for us to be where we are in life. But they'll soon find out that BS is easily discounted. And that's just the way it goes. Yeah, still blue. Still blue. Hey, MJ. Yeah, free will. You can choose to be a good person, a bad person. You can choose to be a clever person or a stupid person. And by that, I mean, you can choose to do bad things or good things. That's what I consider clever or stupid. Doing a good thing is clever, doing a bad thing is stupid. Because with a bad thing, karma comes with that. With a good thing, karma comes, but it's to help you, not to hinder you, which are those things that we're told. To prosper you, not to harm you, etc., etc. So some of the stuff we've been told is correct, and some of the stuff we've been told is totally incorrect, and it's to, maintain an agenda, by an elite group of people, which is, ending now, and that's just the way that it is. And if those people do the right thing, the karmic debt that they owe is lessened. Now, I don't know whether they can do the right thing enough to totally get rid of that karmic debt. I doubt it. But it will go a long way in helping them either maintain some sort of life that they're accustomed to, or, at worst, in their next life, the debt that they owe won't be as much. So whoever they come back as, in this water bag, water sack, meat sack, whatever you want to call it, that we're in, that person won't have such a bad time. But, and that goes for their, that it's basically their descendants. So if they've done bad things, if they're rich people and they end up losing all their money, then their kids are going to suffer. That's just the way it is. And if that's what they want for their kids, then, that's up to them. I'm not going to, and some people don't care. Some people don't care about the kids. They don't care about the pets, they don't care about the kids, they don't care about anything but themselves. And whilst I agree that self-love is important, it's the right kind of self-love that's important. And some people are just narcissists, and some people absolutely don't care about anybody else but themselves and won't listen to anyone else. But our life is about information. If nobody gave you any information, you'd end up being that child for the rest of your life, that baby that comes out with, no knowledge at all. And there are some people in life, some beings in these meat bags, that are just that. They're just little children. They have no idea how to comprehend this human existence, which is why they're doing what they're doing. They don't understand it. They don't realize that they're not stronger than the person that they're up against. They can't understand what it is. They don't realize. And it's because God is more powerful than them, and they can't comprehend it. And they carry on doing these stupid rituals, still using the voodoo doll, still doing these, spells, love spells, all kind of spells, death magic spells, graveyard spells, whatever. And they're just increasing their karmic debt. And I've tried to help people not do that. Somebody wants to come towards me, tell me the truth, and people don't want that to happen. Why? I already know the truth. Like, you stopping them coming towards me doesn't change anything, apart from allowing them to be a better person and for them to have some sort of inner closure for what they did. Just because you don't want it don't mean that nobody else should be able to have it. And it's like you're spending every day as though I don't know what's happened. And it doesn't matter whether it was done to me or somebody else. I know exactly what was happened, and I would be exactly the same. Like, this is about the truth. It doesn't matter whether it's the truth about me or the truth about, a stranger I don't know. It's about the truth and about what people have done for thousands of years. That's what this is about. And, some people can't see it. And I'm trying to help people to see it. And I have no agenda. I absolutely have no agenda apart from people not getting hurt. I have no agenda. I don't care. It doesn't matter. The truth's the truth. It doesn't matter. People are trying to make out that I'm a bad person. Good luck with that. That ain't going to bother me. I don't care. I don't care if the whole world believes all the bad stuff that you put out about me. It can't be any worse that's already been put out about me. And I already know me. And I don't care what you think about me because I know who I am. Remember, when I first came on, this was not about likes, it's not about subscribing, it's just about giving information. I don't care whether you like the information or don't like the information, but I do care that I give out the information because it's the truth. And that's why I'm here. And I'm glad that people like me. I don't want people to hate me. But if people hate me, maybe they have a reason to hate me, maybe they don't. But if they hate me for the same reason that I hated me, so what? I've already hated me. You can't hate me any more than I did. I've already told you. Those are the two hardest things. You're going to fight yourself. You know what I mean? You're not going to find anybody worse out there if you do a good job of beating yourself up. You know what I mean? No one's going to beat you up worse than you can beat you up. Just ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Hey, Luli, how you doing? Good to read you. Is one of you still? No, not in any. But I went thrifting there. Ooh, thrifting. Your agenda is still preventing a good that doesn't exist. No, I have no agenda. You don't have to believe that or not. I'm not promoting it. You're just so hard of hearing, it's unreal. Or you're just a bully, or you're just a narcissist, or you're just a waste of space. I don't know which one it is, and I don't care. Listen, I'm telling you my story. In that story, God exists. I don't give a fuck whether you believe he exists. I'm telling you that I believe he exists. Your opinion is a waste of time because it has no relevance to me. I don't care about your opinion. I've heard it once. I've accepted that's your opinion, and now I'll move on. I don't care whether you believe in God or not. Absolutely don't. But I do believe it. This is my channel, and I'm going to talk about God because I believe in God. You don't? Tough. You're the one that's going to lose out, not me. I don't give a shit. I really don't. And I think it's funny that you have the same bullshit when you come on, thinking that I'm going to react and be like you, and that ain't going to happen. So don't believe it. I don't care. Do you, and I'll do me. But being as this is my platform, and if I want to promote God, I can, and it's not your platform, and you should be more respectful of my beliefs in my own platform, just shows the kind of person you are. So therefore, you and me, I'm up here and you're down there. That's just the way that it is. Not that I'm better than you, just that my vibration is much higher than yours, and I don't care to be in yours. So if you show people more respect, people would have, I don't know, more of a liking towards you. It's just the way that it is. So say what you want, but again, if you're half decent person, just half decent, you would allow me to say what I like to say because this is my platform. And I allow you here and hope that you'll be respectful of my beliefs, not yours. You're not here to give me your beliefs. You are here to listen to mine. If you don't want to listen to mine, don't come here. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. And I think it's funny that you think that I do. And I think it's funny that you think that what you say has any relevance to the way that I'm going to think or feel. You were supposed to have done a video of some tarot. It never happened, Lulu. What happened? 12 treasures. Wow, the treasures are going up. I don't need to block you. You should have more respect. And I find it funny that you say things like that. Like, that's crazy. Just block me then. Why? So as I can be like you? No. No. As I said, here, there. That's the difference between us. I would not do it. You do it. And I find it funny. I really do. And at some point in life, you'll understand why I think it's funny. And at some point in life, you may learn something. Ooh. I think that was confirmation. All them tones. Exactly. That's the sort of person you are. And that's why I find it funny. Like, you come here to tell me I'm wrong, but I don't give a shit about your opinion. You could tell me I was wrong about every single thing that I said, and I won't give a shit about your opinion. That's why I allow it to come here. I don't mind you being down there in that low vibration. I don't care. You have an opportunity to be in a higher vibration, you choose not to. I don't care. Hey, guess what? What? They are, guess what? No, I can't see who I'm talking to. I'm just reading it here. I can't see who you're talking to. What's that supposed to mean? I know everything I need to know about you, Zozo. Oh dear, it makes me laugh. So on the front of this screen caption, I've put information that tells me that I know about people. And then somebody writes in my chat that I know nothing about him. I know a lot about people. Yeah, I can't understand why Lulu didn't see that. Oh, I do, Tim. I know a lot about you. I probably know more about you than... Like, you say I know nothing about you, but you've been on here telling us all about your life. So I would know stuff about you, even if I didn't know stuff about you, because you've already told us. I know about your son, I know about your wife, I know about lots of things that have happened in your past, because you've told us. And even if you just collate all that together, I know a lot about you. Again, you say things without actually thinking and without realizing who you're talking to. You see, I'm here to tell you the truth. You don't want to hear it, but the truth is, I know things about you, even because you told me things about you. Unless those things were lies. You see, you don't even think when you say things, but I do. I do. And I know what I'm saying. So again, I'm telling you the truth. I know things about you because you told me things about you, even if I knew nothing else, which I do. I even know your name's Tim because you told me that. Even if I know nothing else, I know about your son because you told me. I know about your wife because you told me. I know more about your life than you think that I do just because you told me. Unless they're all lies. Do you see how that works? Like, you're talking to the wrong person here when you start putting out bullshit, because that's what I do. I sniff out bullshit. And you have the most bullshit that I have smelled for such a long, long, long time. I even know about your conversations with William. But you don't know I know that, do you? But I do know. So, yeah, I know stuff about you. No, not only what you write. No, not only what you write. Thought you did tarot. You couldn't have been very good then. Yeah, and it's just as easy to know the future. Who says I can't affect the future? Remember, I only tell you the truth. Just the truth. You don't have to like it, but it's the truth. And that person that comes towards me and explain what was done, even though I already know, do it. Don't worry about anyone else. If that helps you, do it. It's not going to help me because I already know. But if it helps you, do it. No, I'm not. You don't have to worry about whether it's just that you said you're going to do it. I think, a few people want you to do one. What do you mean nobody believes? I believe, Nikki. No, it's what humanity has done to humanity. That's what's shameful, not the past. It's what humanity has done to humanity. That's what's shameful. And that's what will be revealed. What humanity has done to humanity, not just to humanity, to the earth, to the animals of the earth, and to the earth itself. That's what's shameful about humanity. Not just humanity. These sick beings that have infiltrated the realms. That's shameful that we allow that to happen because of our greed. Ooh. Suffer now, they have to watch. Yep. Well, there's more confirmation. It is what it is. So people don't learn from mistakes of the past. That's bad enough. But the fact that they can understand the future. Ooh, just a notification there about some people in the skies. I don't need any. You're not listening. It's crazy that you don't listen. But I just have to ask. Like, you just have to ask the question. So you're of the opinion that these things don't exist, and I'm of the opinion that they do. And I can predict things because I'm of the opinion that they do, and you can't predict things because you're of the opinion that they don't. I predict things because those things exist. You don't predict things because you think they don't. That's strange, isn't it? Who says I can't affect the future? It's not about affecting the future. It's about being there. Because the future's already written. Because somebody's already talking to us about what's going to happen in the future. So it is already written, and the future won't be affected. But in the future, people will be known to have affected the future. even though it was already written. So you didn't affect the future. You were part of it because it was already meant to happen. Look at the screenshot. Well, you'll see what I predicted anyway when the news comes out. And you'll know that everything that I've said is true, including your pathetic solve for the forest fame thrill of the chase, including your solve itself for the forest fame thrill of the chase. You can deny all you want, but it's there in writing if you just look. Hey, hello, Bill. Warm waters halt when the heart stops pumping. There are a lot of places where warm waters halt. Some of it's spiritual. It's just the way that it is. At the end of the day, we exist through a divine imagining and control. So for people like Zozo who have no imagination and no comprehension of truth, imagine this laptop. Imagine this laptop. God, it doesn't exist. Remember, there's nothing there. God is the plug and the power that turns this laptop on. And then, with that power, using the processor and all the circuits and everything, creates the image, which is our Earth that we see. And then, he then proceeds to put us on that Earth that he's created. And then we exist in this matrix. Here's the matrix. The laptop is the matrix, and we're in it. And God is controlling it through the power that he put into it, through the processors and everything, the circuits and everything. And he's here now, tapping away on the keyboard. And he's making me say these words to you as he's tapping away. And he's making me move and do all the things that he wants me to do. And that's how it works. But some evil fuckers try to get between God and us and hacked into the system because they're evil fuckers. They hacked into the system and they started to control us and made our world shit. But now, God's got rid of the Trojan horse, the evil fuckers that sneaked in. He's got rid of the Trojan horse and the spyware and everything. And now he's gaining control back of his laptop with his power. And he's rewriting the script that he wrote already. You don't have to believe that. I don't give a shit. But that's the best way I can explain it. So, he is, I don't imagine I'm God because that would kick off a load of people. But imagine God sat at his keyboard, at his laptop, and if he doesn't switch it on, you don't exist. You don't exist. Like there was nothing. It was black, darkness, nothing. And then he switched it on, and he put in all this information, and he set it all up, and there you are. Now you exist. You AI, meat suit, soul, whatever it is, whatever you want to call yourself. Whatever you want to believe. Because that's the only way it can happen. That's the only way it can happen. that something that has the power to turn it on, make something work, and figure it all out, and put in the right program, and get it all working, and then some fuckers come along and go, ooh, let's change what's happening here. Because we can. And now it's back to normal. Normal service will be resumed. It's going to be the same conversations, is it? Yeah, he shot himself with guns, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, same stories. Mr. Campbell can. Yeah, my eyes are shot, but it's got nothing to do with them. JFK was shot. So was the bullet. Oh dear, we're back to that. Lewis was shot. Depends which Lewis. Hitman was your lover. Community as a worker. Ooh. New age of wonders without religion to hold us back. No, I'm not arguing with that. God's not religion. Whoever said God was religion? Oh, you did. You and the other evil fuckers. You said God was religion. I've never said God's religion. It's got nothing to do with religion. What's religion got to do with anything? I've never mentioned religion being anything to do with God. Ever. Ever. Never, ever said it. Ever. Oh, some surprises in store soon. You see all of these confirmation noises? Well, I'm saying something and someone's going, yep. Yeah, okay. Bill, is your point that everybody's been shot? Actually, see, statistics, you can make anything, can't you? So we're looking here at people with R in their name have been shot. Ernest, Trump, Lincoln, he hasn't. Oh, yeah, he has. Abraham, he's got an R. So God is with this person. Mr. King calling back to apologise. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. So now I can make up any statistic I want. I can just say, yeah, those people you're talking about, Bill, they all have R in their name, and that's what is the connection. Abraham, Trump, Ernest, Warhol. Oh, no, John Connolly. Yeah, but he was shot accidentally. He wasn't shot purposely. George got an R in his name. Reagan's got an R in his name. So what you're saying, Bill, is everybody with an R in their name has been shot. Oh, sugar. I've got an R in my name. So have you, Bill. Bill, you're going to get shot. You've got an R in your name. Nikki's all right. She hasn't got an R in her name. Zozo's going to get shot. He's got an R in his name. MJ Inza's going to get a shot because he's got an R or she's got an R in her name. People in his story were shot. Bullets were important. Exterminator of evil. Hello, how are you? Name change. I used to be a strong guy, then I became a single. Now I'm who I am. You are the exterminator of evil. I think Terminator of evil would have been better, but I'll go along with that. Anybody who's an exterminator of evil is, not by name, in reality. Anybody who's is good in my book, because that's what this is about. This is about just getting rid of the evil. Religion doesn't have anything to do with getting rid of evil. Religion doesn't have anything to do about believing in God. It just doesn't. It just does not. So I can't remember you as a strong guy, and I can't remember you as single. But I am who I am is good. I have a month in my name. What takes that long to say your name? A month. I have a month in my name. Well, with a name like Nikki, I don't think it's going to be January. I don't think it's going to be February. It might be May. Could be June. April. Could be April. April, May, June. Why are the girls' names all close together? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So yeah, April, May, June. AMJ. Alberti, hello. Hunter S. Thompson was shot twice. He's got an R in his name. See? Even Alberti is saying anybody with an R in their name is going to get shot. Peggy. Well, Peggy Proctor, she's got an R in her name. Forrest, he's got an R in his name. We're in trouble. Exterminator's got an R in his name or her name. Dovember. Oh, Dove. November. But Dove is good. Peace. I must never have done anything wrong. I'm safe. Yeah, even if you use all of that, it's no effing joke. No R in that. Bip is safe. Cool Bip. Is Willie safe as well? The long sausage dog. Bip is safe. Ooh, that could be taken two different ways. Like Bip as in tender. I don't do wrong either. How many took a shot from Jackie Kennedy's brandy? You know, Forrest refilled it. Oh dear. There might have been somebody called Brandy for all we know. Solid as a rock. That's what this Bip is. Yeah, Bip's good. I like Bip. Not as in a dog, but or God. But Bip's good. Okay, I was never switched. Way. Get up and drive. Well, it doesn't take much working out then. La-di-da. Bip. Yeah, unless you know, you won't know. Bip could be important. Or a bridge. A bridge could be important. Bip equals fire. Oh no, that's not what I was thinking. Have you moved yet at all, Bill? Or are you still searching? Searching for so long. I don't want romance. I just want my chance to dance. He could shoot a laser show out of his ass. And there's an image that you want, isn't it? Yeah, but we wouldn't be the people we are today if it was. I think we could do it a bit more. Not child abuse, but a bit more respect from children. I don't say we should abuse our children, but I think it's gone too far the other way now. Like, as we're growing up, saying, I'm not going to let my children grow up the way that I grew up. And then they say, I'm not going to let my children grow up the way that I grew up. And then they say, I'm not going to let my children grow up the way that I grew up. And then we're at that point now where, 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds are getting phones and just like, there you go. There's a phone or a laptop or an iPad. Go and play with that. When I was young, it was like, here's some money, go to the cinema. Now it's just put your earbuds in, give them an iPad and say, get on with it. What sort of parenting's that? One present costs 100 quid. So, we'll go back to the, all we got was some fruit or something. But it wasn't that bad for me. But yeah, things need to change. Yeah, it needs a stern voice. But it just needs a voice. See, I think we're at the point where parents and teachers have given up because of so many restrictions. Things you can and can't do. And admittedly, some of the restrictions you can't do. But the agenda's gone too far. And now there's no respect towards parents or towards teachers. And, you have people turn up at schools with flipping machine guns. Just, the world's gone crazy because it's been allowed to go crazy. That's the agenda. To just go crazy. Yeah, my dad would probably do something like that. Like, this is how strange it is for children. When you're, just the way I see it, don't jump up and down. When you're a child and you're growing up and, your dad beats the crap out of you, you think every dad beats the crap out of every child. Like, you just assume, you don't go, oh, I'm special, I'm getting, belted by my dad. I'm the only person in the world that's getting belted by my dad. You just think everybody else is getting belted by their dad. And you don't realise that, no, not everybody is. Or, I don't just mean belted, I mean, some bad things happened. And you never thought that you didn't have to grow up like that. And then, I think it was the 80s, not 100% sure, could have been earlier. Esther Rantzen came along and said, child line, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, oh, it's not supposed to be like that. Some people don't get beat the crap out by their parents. Some people just have a normal life. And then, you start to wonder, oh, what happened to us? It has to be a conscious effort to raise your kids differently. Sometimes I speak and my mother comes out. That's just the way it goes. That's how it should be. That's a good teacher. Which I hope, some people, when they speak, I'll come out. And it's like, oh, shit. Shit, that's what Mario said. Son of a bitch. And I said he was stupid. It's like, you don't want to listen. You're like, yeah. Don't, walk around with those wet clothes, catching pneumonia or something. Yeah, all right. And it's like, oh, shit. They used to say that. Or don't stare at the screen too long, or blah, blah, blah. But yeah, there's no conscious effort now. Like, everybody's just stuck on the phone. The parents are stuck on the phone. The kids are stuck on the phone. Nobody talks to each other. And the threat is, where before it used to be, I'm going to spank your bum if you're naughty. Now I'm going to take the phone off you. You know, a week without your phone, or a week without your computer, or a week without your games, or whatever. Like, that's the threat. I mean, I had a weird life, but I wouldn't threaten my kids with any punishment. I would just be stern in what I said. And that includes my grandkids and everyone. Like, I don't take no shit. It is what it is. You do as I say, or you don't do what you're doing. Like, you stop what you're doing and you do as I'm saying, because what I'm saying is correct. And I will have respect. That's the way that I see it. And more often than not, I'll be like, you're not at your mum's now, your dad's now. I'm not your mum and dad. You're in my house now, and in my house now. These are the rules. You know, you tidy up after yourself, you do these things, blah, blah, blah. Or you don't have the games, you don't play. It's that simple. If you want to play, you make sure you tidy up. And if you don't tidy up, you don't play. If you don't throw away your rubbish, you don't have any sweets. You don't come around here so I can tidy up after you. That's who I am. And I don't care if people agree with it or not. That's who I am. That's how I am. Since we have such a small group tonight, here's a freebie. To cease is the verb of cave. Okay. Yes, I think people would say to cave in is to cease. So thanks for that. I'll take that with me. Hope that it resonates. I wonder if Forrest put it in a cease. I grabbed from her hand and started playing army guy with a gun. Yep. I would never have dared do that to my dad, though. My great-great-grandfather, U.S. Marshal Bill Hogan, was born in 1849 and died 1948. Oh, wish he was there 100 years earlier. That's old. That's good living, that is. Only they'll know if you failed them. Welcome to my house. La 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 la. Yeah, I don't do warnings. Like, I'm not like God. Like, God lets people know that, you know, he's going to smack them. You know, he's going to come down hard. I just say, no. That's it. It's like, I hear other people say, I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not. It's like, I don't use that. Just tell them once. That's it. You know what I mean? You stop playing. Plain and simple. You stop playing. If you carry on, you stop playing. That's it. And if they carry on, I'll just take it away. I don't know, because now they know. There's no leeway. It's, you know, the right way or the wrong way. And if it's the wrong way, it stops. And if it's the right way, you can do as much as you want. I don't care. I'm happy for everything to, you know, progress in a happy, nice manner. But I'm not tolerant of things happening in a bad way. Just not tolerant. It's just the way that I am. Excuse me. It's kind of sad to see yourself thinking you did good and well, but... Well, look at it another way. Being a child is difficult. Sometimes you have to remember what it was like to be a child when you're correcting kids. You know, It's all about boundaries. It really is. It's all about boundaries. And you have to understand that, are the boundaries you're putting in place necessary? You know, sometimes I hear parents telling their kids to stop doing stuff, and it's like, but they're learning. Why are you stopping them learning? Like, let them find out. Let them do these things. You know, let them experiment. That's what being a child is. That's what being on this earth is. I'm not saying do really bad things, but I'm just saying, you know, sometimes there's nothing wrong. Like running around screaming and shouting, excuse me, and having fun is not something you should tell kids to stop. But most parents are like, shut up, shut up, shut up. It's like, they're having a good time. Let them have a good time. But you're only going to hear that for a few years, and then it'll stop anyway. But because you're less tolerant of them making a noise, it's like they're having fun. Let them have fun. Like they're making a mess. No, you can't do that because you're going to make a mess. And it will clean up. Like, it's just a bit of fun. Like, you're going to spill it on the tablecloth, or you're going to spill it on the carpet, or you're going to do this, or you're going to do that. And like, the only time you need to correct them is when they're doing something wrong. Having fun is not doing something wrong. Not in my opinion, anyway. You know, unless it is wrong. No, they're never out of your hair. They always come back. They always want something at some point. Hey, Hooskidoo. Here for a moment. Oh, I haven't got any moments. Can I owe you one? I didn't know there were moments here. Nice to read you. Just living with my wife. And that's another thing as well. Sometimes. All right. Hey, Richard, how's that? Oh, what up, peeps? That sounds like Kiwi. Ready Player One. Absolutely. Ready Player One. The asterisk of the end of the line is the star cover of Once Upon a Time. Hey, money. How you doing? It's cool to have here. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that emoji. It looks like a bat. I can't see. The asterisk represents important literature. Yes, it does. Gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow. We're just a moment in time, that's all. We are just a moment in time. But some people can remember that moment in time and they come back. So this meat bag's only here for a moment in time, but the soul that we are, that's eternal. Oh, I'm on point. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My kid is already raised and out of the house. Yeah, but you have grandkids. At some point you have grandkids. But there's always going to be kids. And you most treat their grandkids better than they treat their kids. That's just the way that it is. And they're more tolerant. That's just the way that it is. Because it's like you have them for 4 hours and then gone. Or however long it is. And you put up with more because you see them less. It's just the way that it is. And it's wrong. You shouldn't treat your grandkids better than you treated your kids. But that's just the way that it is. You do. Because you're less tolerant of your own kids. Because you're not tolerant of yourself. The Holy Ghost Revival. Eee. Like a fart in the... Yes, I must chuckle for that. Once Upon a While is important literature with the asterisk on the cover. I might get some grand cats. Oh no, you know what's going to happen? JD Vance is going to come along and then people are going to moan at him. It's like, come on. People have pets as children, and they're probably better off than people having children as children. That's just the way it goes. I used to like cats. I really did. And then I grew up and had a house and a garden. And then I don't like cats. Because they crap all over things. They kill birds. And I mean, I still like them. Like, they're cute and everything. But it's like, they're only cute if they're in the house. And not, but that's not the way it is. I do believe, though, that cats should be licensed the same way as dogs are licensed. And I believe that owners should walk their cats and pick up the crap that they, leave in other people's gardens. That's what I believe. And then people wouldn't have cats. Because those, confirmation. Because those people that do that, they have a cat in the house, they open the door, let it out, don't give a shit what it does. And I think that's wrong. A bit like some people who don't care what their kids do. Was a fun movie. Very forest-esque. Yes, it was. Very forest-esque. But so is Squid Games. And so could be Hunger Games. New Mexico no longer requires pet registration if less than 6 pets in your home. Oh. Or a stain in the underwear. I haven't seen it. Oops. No, wrote it. You should watch it. Very revealing. Yes, it is very revealing. Eric Sloan has a poem near the end of Return to Taos that tells you what Marvel gazes. They stared and they stared at where the fig leaf was not. They stared and they stared, the half-witted lot. Yes, Forrest was just, what was he? Thinking about his lot in life. I'll check it out. It is a good film. Surprised I haven't done a Ready Player 2. No. Would it still be Ready Player 1? Would it be Ready Player 1, 2? 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing. No. That's where the leaf was. The leaf was there. Or the other one. The leaf was where... Oh, hang on. It depends which statue you're looking at. Looking at a lot. Oh, was there a lot there? I think if you put together those sentences or words that were funny or didn't make sense, you would get an understanding about spirituality, I think. So I said the other day that I'm not religious and I don't even think that I'm spiritual because I don't know what being spiritual is. But I suppose I must be spiritual in my beliefs, even though I don't class myself as that. That would be like saying, I suppose you're still a footballer. So you're a footballer. Say I was a kid and I played football for a team. I'd say I was a footballer. But I'm not a professional footballer. I don't play for a professional team. So whilst I can say I'm spiritual, I don't have that. I might be a grandmaster, I don't know. Not a grandmaster, an ascended master. See, I don't even know that. An ascended master. But I do know that I've mastered the masculine and the feminine and the light and the dark in me. And I do know that as above, so below. And I do know that, the good and bad in all of us needs a balance. And I know that we can't always be good. I know that. And I know that, I've been bad. And I know that I've been good. And I love all of it. That person that had all of those experiences, that's me. And, Forrest said the same sort of thing, I would change everything. If I had my life to live all over again, blah, blah, blah. It's just about knowing. Oh, he said that as well, didn't he? It's a lot of things that Forrest said. We must have been talking about Osiris then, because he lost his. But where there was no leaf. Look at that one there. That's pretty hot, Eric Sloan. I have the books. I found the first edition of Ready Player One at a garage sale for $1. Sweet. Ooh, that's cool. That is cool. Eric Sloan poem in Return to Taos. 30,000 people came to see my pictures, eager as the honeybee for the flowers. I tell you what, all eyes sought the same old spot in every picture. I don't know what that means. The same spot in every picture? Was it the same picture? Every time I gazed and gloated without rhyme or reason where the leaf should be. The fig leaf that was not. Woe is me. And they blushed, and they fumed in fury. They sneered and said, "Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy." Yeah, that funny movie books, just to compare. Yeah, I don't think the movie's ever like the book. That's a bit weird, It's like you read a book and then feel, oh, I can't wait for the movie, and then the movie comes out. It's like, oh, not quite what I thought. I tell you what, look at that one there. That's pretty hot. Oh, big business. You're standing on big business. They stared, the half-witted lot. Eric Sloan. Bill, why are you not in the documentary? Seems like you solved it. But it keeps changing. The information keeps changing. It's not the same information. You would have to have the right bullshit to be in the documentary. Bill hasn't got the right bullshit. If you want to be in the documentary, you've got to have or be in with the in crowd. Go where the in crowd go. Idiots made the documentary. There you go. Even Rick Novak says, I solved it. There you go. And idiots didn't make the documentary either then. Okay then, Bill. Bill solved it. You heard it here. Rick said he solved it. Hooskadoo said he solved it. So you heard it here. You heard it on this channel. Bill solved it. Every time I watch a short by Bill, I have nightmares of trolls of Rockwell. Oh dear. Evening Standard. Get your paper. Read all about it. Extra, extra. That's a song, by the way, but it might become important. I think Bill should have been in the documentary just because he went on more boots on the ground than anyone else. Well, I don't know. I think if you listen to Cynthia, Dale, and Justin, they probably went, over 1,000 between them, easy. God told me to warn you. Uh-oh. Oh, MJ said Bill solved it as well. Huska says he didn't solve Jack. Shit, were we supposed to solve Jack? Oh, no. I knew I was going wrong somewhere. So will the doc be a work of fiction or non-fiction? Or a mixture of both? I don't know. It depends if Netflix want to keep their reputation. You never know. They might come out and put something out that's got nothing to do with anything. Or they may just cancel. You know, for fear of looking stupid. I shouldn't have said that, but it's just the way it is. In my opinion, Rick Novak is another puppet of yours, Bill. No, Rick exists. Rick exists. Posted a lot of pictures of pretty women. Wendy Darling, for one of them. And a skipper. Not a skipper captain, but a skipper. Very pretty skipper. R. That's not right, it should be. I just seal with a kiss. See what I did there? Jack is the... Oh, wow. What? Oh, coming up with names now. First fact checker. I was the first fact checker. I'm just here for the drama and Cynthia's boobies. Is she still putting them out? I thought she stopped putting them out. Or are you talking about the mistakes? Well, if Jens gets his... Oh, we've got boobies getting out and now Jens is going to get his out. What's going on? His 5 of fame. Well, if Jens gets his out, Bill, I'm sure will have his 5 of fame. There you go. A Jens documentary. I mean, I obviously didn't solve it because I wasn't invited by any of them. That's a shock. I think Rick was on Team Fenn, one of the actors. I don't know, he posted some good things for me. I don't care. I think everybody was Team Fenn. The doc is real, the documentary is fiction. But I'm going to watch it anyway. The doc, as in find the doc, find the treasure. That's funny as well. Cynthia's hair pie. La boob. The doc of the underdogs. Yes. Those that didn't have a chance. It's pie day. Pineapples. Methinks the boobies needs its own document. Yes. Take it in the canyon down. Has a whole new meaning. A deluxe. A deluxe fur burger. What did people think about that picture that Ben had with Cynthia and Forrest and Charlotte in the background? The 2 fake chests in yellow. Well, actually, there was only one fake, wasn't there? One fake chest, 2 boobies. But yeah, it's funny. That was not cherry pie. Maybe crabapple. Oh, Richards felt a little bit shy about posting his. Oh, that's it. It was the Silicon Valley, not the Silicon Canyon. Forrest was hitting that. Easy, easy. I thought she was hitting for the other side. I thought she was. Oh, yeah. Better not say too much. Too much, too young. I mean, people like they know I know now. I know they know that I know now. This is what they're worried about. And people are worried about what I'm going to say online, but it won't be me that outs them. I already know the answers, but it won't be me that outs them. Even though they're worried that I am going to out them. And I probably will out them at some point in time, but they will already have been outed. And then the people that are running away will be outed as well. Like these people are jumping ship. Oh, I can't be involved with you because of what you did. Oh. You already were, you idiots. You already were. It's like the person that, well, the people, the judge and everyone else, these people that are running away and hiding and blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's like the documentary. Like they've already done it. All the information's there. It's already there. If you go, oh, I've changed my mind, I don't want to be in the documentary. Well, it's already there. It's already done. Like changing your mind now is too late. Richard, now, how's your favourite rascal? Facebook/Gorman Bill. That sounds like you want somebody named Facebook to Gorman Bill. Sparky. Tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us more. Did you get very far? Tell us more. Tell me. He wants to know how much hitting was going on. Oh, he must have been switching her. Uh-oh, Luli's retracted as well. What's going on? Everybody's retracting. Watch your language. That's difficult. How can you see what your language is? Ah, when you write it, I suppose. You know Sasha and Cynthia had a thing. Ooh. Yeah, Sasha's an estate agent, isn't she? And Jason's in the military. Oh. Someone in the military doing naughty stuff. Not saying that's Jason, I'm just saying somebody in the military doing naughty stuff. Some judges doing naughty stuff. Some lawyers doing naughty stuff. Some police doing naughty stuff. A lot of naughty stuff going on. It's crazy when you think about it. You know, cops sleeping with people, trying to back out, don't want to get involved, don't want to lose their job. It's like, it's too late, you idiot. It's done. Done. Catching stuff. I don't know. The same one. Oh, bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. I know I'm not in it. I didn't sing. Ooh la la. When you're doing your thing, you're supposed to. Oh, shh. Everyone. All this confirmation. The Wild Frontier documentary. Over there. You're already there. The Yanks are already there. The Brits are coming. The British are coming. Or the English. Mario can't Cynthia do something. What? Mario can't Cynthia do something. Don't know what that means. March, your paint is off. It is March. And my paint is... Oh, actually, I go commando, so I have trouble there. My birthday is tomorrow. Gonna do a reading soon after that. Oh! Happy birthday. Many happy returns. Oh, send you some flowers and some hearts. Let's do it. Flowers first. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lilu. Happy birthday to you. Somebody's coming. Quick. Hide under the sheet. Hey, Davy B. G'day. How's it going, bro? I just walking up, lad. Got to get some coffee. Yes, happy birthday, Luli. Cunt comes out. He can't. Yeah, only if you come from a different part of the country. Like if you come from where I come from, we say can't. But some of them say, instead of saying couldn't, he could not, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Happy. Happy. I am Happy. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm Happy. Move camp day today. Ooh, sounds like a song. Yes, the moon was amazing. I've been going out at night and chatting with Gaia, holding onto a tree. I could never understand if Sasha was with Forrest or against him in her interviews. She's always been an anomaly to me. I always thought she did a good job with the scrapbooks, and I never judged. I didn't care. I seen everything. Uh-oh. Richard knows. The shadow knows. He's seen everything, and everything's seen him. Ah, that's a song as well. Everyday people. My Nikon camera has a setting for moon. Not judging, just can't understand her. I didn't mean it in that sense. It's like I don't care. I just take the information and then I just get on with it. I just take the information and get on with it. And I don't try and work out everything else. Just what's the information? What's the information? My journey is a little different than most, I think, in the chase. When I was searching, I was like everyone else. Just, this is easy. I've definitely got the right solve. Off I go, I'll go and get it. And then it was a different journey. And I started realizing that things are not what they seem. They're definitely not what they seem. And these people, some of them aren't good people. And, I've said it before, in that interview, they gave themselves away. I wouldn't say disgusted, but I don't know. I don't know what I felt. But when somebody says to you, does anybody know about my secret treasure? You say, what secret treasure? And if you don't, that means you already know something, which means bullshit. It means bullshit. Like, you don't just go, nope, we don't know about secret treasure. It doesn't happen. The veil is thin, and we will get down to what the truth is in this reading. We will peel the onion. Yes, it has many layers. So it might need more than one reading. Or it's going to be a very, very long reading with lots and 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 lots of cards. And, the same cards coming out, a few times. But the Matrix, that veil, Forrest said, if I should pass this veil, you wish to please my ghost, well, ring the bell. That's a very spiritual thing as well. But when you ring bells, more often than not, it's to get rid of evil spirits, not bring in good ones. Elon launched the ISS rescue mission on Dragon when you started the stream. That's why I missed 15 minutes here. Yes, Elon Musk, eh? How do you do what you do to me? Somebody I like has put a video out. Hey everyone, says Tim, with his old name. Or his new name, I can't remember now. Which one was it? Good to have you here. Another retracted message from Richard. There was a recent podcast with her on it. She seemed pissy. I'll drop it. Yeah, drop it in there. Who seemed pissy? Pissy galore. The name's Bond. More retractions. Now you're not going to do it, are you, Huska? You're just teasing. Who seemed pissy? Sasha. There's quite a few people who are a bit pissy. Like, there's a lot of arguments going on at the moment in the chase and, around the world. And I don't know. I just think need to drop it. And all those that are involved should. I don't care. I don't care about me. I don't care about other people. In the sense that, answers, already know the answers. That's the whole point of that poem. The answers I already know. Not bothered about that. I'm bothered about people healing. People not getting hurt. People not suffering. That's what I'm bothered about. And all this information is to help that stop. And nobody wants to help it stop. They just want to keep progressing and going down the wrong road. Well, go down the wrong road. I've done what I can do. And now it's up to everyone else. You need to look at yourself and decide which road you want to take. Forrest wants to walk in his footprints. It's up to you to decide what you do. Sonny and Butch called Uber. Elon's the driver. Sundance. Who'd resurrected the litigant? Thought she left us. A butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker. We are going deep. Deep, deep down. Not in the deep, deep doo-doo. Deep, deep down. Queen! Woohoo! How you doing? No, didn't want to say it. Shocked face from Richard. Hi, Mr. Tim. Fives. No 5-leaf. Haven't seen him for a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's well, Queen. I'm just here for the fun and answers. Let's have some fun. Yeah, no answers. Some funsers. E-punsers. Epic fun and answers. Ready, player one. Important message. Nope. And boobies. Boobies are important. Yes, boobies are very important. I'm happy the family will finally have closure. They deserve that much. They'll get closure. Get closure. Oh dear. Closure. Yes, Richard. Boobies. Boobies. I've been reading the Book of Enoch. Oh, have you, Queen? That's interesting. That's a very interesting book. He may have been talking about now. He may have, I don't know, talked about these evil idiots and these good people. See, we're led to believe that it's the meek will inherit the earth, but it's not. Like, they put across this version of these timid, mild, innocent people, but it's really the righteous will inherit the earth. The righteous, they're not meek. They're from meek, far from meek, far from meek. They're far from meek. Oh yeah, so it should be. Uh-oh, the house burned down. The house is on fire. I don't know. So yeah, the righteous, those people that will stand up and fight for what is right, what is just, they will inherit the earth. I think there's 144,000 of them. And man, when they come together, see, this is all about Christ consciousness. We're all one consciousness, one being, one being. And if you had the power, we'd all be one thought. So we could all, if we were all ascended masters, be able to talk to each other without the need of this laptop. Closure, knockers, booby traps indeed. Yes, there was a lure, there was bait, and they took the bait. And now, I don't know, wrath. Shouldn't have done it. A divine person should have used a divine person. One divine person, another divine person. And in this, a divine person should have come together with another divine person and done something amazing. But what happened was this divine person at the beginning, waiting for this divine person to come along. When this divine person came along, this divine person went off and left them and did something naughty, and now they're regretting it because they shafted this other divine person who was their soulmate. They were supposed to meet. They had a contract. And this divine person that was coming along was going to help this divine person ascend. But it didn't quite work out that way. Who's there? Knock, knock. Who's there? Could this be love that's calling? Chase versus evil. I don't know. I thought the evil was Chase. But the thrill of the chase. I have a video, 3 hours long. The Emerald Tablet. Oh, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Woohoo! I think they were written in song because it came out great. Got Mark pictures too. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. I have a video, 3 hours long. The Emerald Tablets. Hey, you guys. Oh, no, sorry, wrong one. I was going to do the Hey, you, the Rocksteady Crew. Hey, you guys. Boobies dropping soon. Also, Justin stole my meteorite and I'm going to retrieve it. Oh, no. Justin stole more than that. Hey, you guys. The self-righteous will inherit the dirt. Yes. Because to the dirt, I am Caliph. And to the Caliph, I am dirt. That's just the way it goes. Hello, trusted. How the dickens are you? The man with the beard. Hey, Richard. Divinity is subjective and undefined. Life's a garden, trusted. Dig it. Cool. Life is a secret garden. Yep. She ghosted me. But defined only by men. This is just my thought. Did someone hijack the chase then? And he had no choice. Yes, that's very possible, Queen. Very, very possible. Although, it's possible that Fan was a divine person waiting for a divine person, but didn't wait. Dun, 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 dun. I believe Forrest was... See, that's the first time I've ever called him Fan. I believe Forrest was a spiritual person. And probably even ascended. Probably even an emperor in that case. And then, how did he become an emperor? Who's good? Can you dig it? Love it. The Warriors did it. The Warriors did it. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. That was it. That was the Warriors, wasn't it? Can you dig it? Oh, somebody shot Cyrus. That was his name, wasn't it? Oh, there you go. The light came on, so that must be right. Somebody shot Cyrus. It was the Warriors. I can't hear you. Can you dig it? Steve McQueen in the bullet, a.k.a. the thrill of the chase. Stop trying to church it up, trusted. Hey, that's a good song. Church it up. No. Well, I am. I am behaving. I am misbehaving. So I'm partly right. I do know some German. Dummkopf. 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 I thought it was K-O-F-F. Dummkopf. Yes, they used her picture and mistook it for him. Well, they used somebody's picture. Hey, Jeff, I see a birthday in your near future. It's in the card. There you go, Luli. Maybe you should get together with Jeff and have a Zoom. Church is for the followers. Yeah. Has he also lived? Well, he said he wished he was born 100 years earlier. Such is life. Life is life. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Yeah. I'm a fairly good leader. But you cannot lead if nobody wants to follow. You must have followers to be a leader. Those that want to lead through brute force will soon come undone. See, me personally, I had to understand something. I don't believe that anybody's any better than anyone else. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. And I think we're all equal. But the lesson I had to learn was, even though I thought that everyone was equal, I put people above me. I thought people were better than me. And that's crazy. It's like, hang on, idiot. If everybody's equal, why do I hold them in high esteem? If everybody's equal, they're no better and no worse than me. So therefore, I shouldn't have that mentality. And it's thoughts like that that make you think, hang on a minute. What sort of person are you, Marion? Follow the leader, 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 follow the leader. He's on a Honda. Actually, there's a Toyota, a Dodge, a BM, Chevy. I'm trying to think of the car. Honda. Not a Honda bike, Honda car. Chevy. Lincoln. Somebody's driving the Lincoln. Trying to think of the cars. I can't think now. There are others, I just can't think of it. Hi, Luli. Can you do a reading of me? Oh. Oh. Is that going to be public or private? My elementary school had a German name. Tierkauf. Took off. I was in kindergarten there when JFK was shot. I wasn't. Oh, yes, I was. I was born to be alive. Born to be alive. That's the. Is that my breakdancing? Body popping. Yes, I was born and I was 11 months old. Roughly, I was 11 months old. When he was shot, I remember it well. It woke me up. I don't remember it at all. I don't remember it at all. But I was very interested in it, later on in life. My first motorcycle was a 1975 Honda CB450, which means absolutely nothing to me. Nothing. I know Honda's a motorbike. I know Suzuki had bikes. I know Yamaha had bikes. Bugatti. Penny farthings. I don't know much about motorbikes. Honda, baby got back. Better than a Tesla. Honda, baby got back. Don't know. Do they do Tesla bikes? Tesla girls. Nice. You still have it? My dad's uncle was a German WW1 soldier, Heinrich Timon. Time and time again. Is that who he was? Time and time again. Sorry. Or time and kangaroo down. Sport. Time and kangaroo down. No, kind of wish I did. Oh no, the bike's gone. My first motorcycle was a 1980 Yamaha. See, I know what a Yamaha. Ah, that's it, Bill. You solved it. It's all about the Yam. That's the aha moment. The Yamaha 650 special came in at 10 to 7. Nuts. It's blooming nuts. I don't think you like my English humour because I haven't seen anyone go, aha, LOL. I think it's funny. A yam, aha. It is an aha moment. So, we are at the point, potentially, I'll stick some of them up, them hundreds, where we get closure. Where people know the facts. Not that, there are people that want those facts out. They absolutely don't want them facts out, but it's coming out. I think we finally have... Yes, I'm very old. I'm very, very old. Very, very, very old. I'm back. Back where I belong. Peace out. Yeah, I didn't know I was gone. Yeah, I think my information was a little bit... I don't know what the word is. Negative. I don't want to put it out. That was another thing as well. But it was necessary. That word. Necessary evil. Mario, sunscreen has cancer-causing crap in it. Wear a hat outside. Okay. Bill, I live in the UK. There isn't much sun. But I'll take that. I'll take note, and when I go out, I'll wear a hat. Laughing and happy. Ah, that Mario. Ah, I'd save him for special days. Like, full moon times and stuff like that. Maybe it's because they're not doing spell work on me. Maybe they're having a rest. Oh, it's happening right now. Look at all these confirmations. Oh, I'm going for a voyage. Ooh, wow. I might need to wear my hat, Bill. I'm going for a voyage. Many will never get closure, but they will see the door slammed in their face. Well, I think some people are actually going to see the thing they want to see the least. Like, the table's being set. I can guarantee you that. The table is being set, and people. See, I always get the impression it was Tiny Tim, but maybe it was Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist. Looking in the window. Like, I'd seen. No, because it was Tiny Tim. I'm sure. Was it the turkey? I don't know. Anyway, looking in the window and thinking, oh, I wish I was in there eating some of that. It could have been me. It's like, what was that? Bugsy Malone? Gatsby? Which one was it? I could have been a contender. Those kids, when they did that film, Bugsy Malone, I'm sure it was. Great Gatsby. I could have been a contender. I like my palm leaf Panama Jack hat, but need a new one. Ooh. Well, when the chase is over, maybe you'll get one. But don't go to Panama to get it. People, I don't know. I'm sure people will get closure. I'm sure they will. Well, they'll get chase closure, but then, and only then, there will be JCB. That will be the next. Mexico makes the best palm leaf hats. Oh. I've got a sombrero somewhere and a palm leaf hat. I'm sure I have. I've had many of dark moments during the chase and in the end. But I'm excited too. You're trying to confuse me with your English. I've had many a dark moment. I have had many dark moments during the chase and in the end. But I'm excited too with another O for the end. More booby traps. Booby traps. Yes. Or more bait. You could have been something, Rocky. Instead, you're a bum. Just a lousy bum. Yeah, that was Mick. That was Mick. That upset Rocky, that did. And then he realised. Sometimes the truth isn't nice. But it's the truth. You're just a bum. A lousy bum. Yo, Adrian, we made it. My birthday in 1987, Dolly Parton's twin came home with me. See, those are the things that make me. I just like man, he's playing a good role. He talks about all these famous people and all these things that he did, and he comes across as a nobody. It's like, get lost. And then he goes to Greece in his producer clothes. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, come on. Bill makes me laugh. Rest in peace. Burgess Meredith loved his penguin. Not his penguin. Yes, his penguin. Loved it too. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, probably the best penguin I've seen. And I was absolutely, what was I? What was the word? Demoralised when the first Batman came out. I still can't remember his name now. Bruce, is it? Not Bruce Wayne. What was his name? Beetlejuice bloke. Whatever his name was anyway. It's like, I was like, pow, biff, whack. The Adam West character, Batman. I was like, what? This bloke in black looks nothing like Batman. That was such a shock to the system. Oh, there, Bill? Send around here. I've got plenty of seed. I have to give it to the budgie. I've got loads of seed. Agreed. DeVito's was good, but it still wasn't Meredith. No. Yeah, he's okay, but it wasn't Meredith. Loved it. Yes, Queen, I can. What about future? Love money. Yeah, I love money and the future. Oh, yes, Queen, I can. What about future, love, or money? There you go. All of the below. Future, love, and money. Well, I would hope that Queen already has love and money, and she just wants to know about the future. Kiwi says all of the above, and I said all of the below, because from my perspective, which is important, it was below. And from Kiwi's perspective, it's above. It just shows, doesn't it? Like how important perspective is. And what's the other word with P? Hi, by the way, Kiwi. Good to have you here. What's the other word? Perspective and... Uh-oh, can't think. I danced with 7 girls from England and 7 girls from Japan at Disney's Pleasure Island, and it was 7 bachelorettes. Wow, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Pretty important, that is. So as above, so below. Exactly, 100% Kiwi. What? Perception. Perspective and perception. That's very important. Tarot can be collective in meaning and or specific. Yes. So there is no gender in the tarot, they say, but it's possible too. So no gender, because it's about the energy. Are you more logical or are you more nurturing and caring? Which is the energy that is most prominent in the meat bag that you're in. So they say, the divine feminine, Zozo, in tarot. The divine feminine, which one is it? Or the divine masculine, whatever. Any bets that JP, JP, is a replica, or we not playing that here? Oh, Justin Posey. Sorry, I had JCB on the mind when I saw that. I was like, JP, what's that got to do? And I used to work with a couple of JPs. And, JP hasn't got any boobies. So I was just, why is he talking about chest? So Any bets that JP's chest is a replica? No. No bets. Excuse me. No bets at all. At all, at all, at all. And that's confirmation from Luli that all of the below and above are requested, which is a bit, greedy. That's going to take a long time because, there'll be questions about the future, and then questions about love, and then questions about money. As opposed to, here's a deck of cards, let's find out what's happening in the future, or what's happening in the love. Everybody is somebody in one circle or another. Yes. But how many people does it take to make a circle? Yep. You are right. It is all about energy and the movement of the planets. But throw in numerology, and yes, 100%. They all have a bearing, but all of them are still in their own right energy. Everything's energy. Everything is energy. Everything has an energy. This money has an energy. Still alive. Oh, they're shocked I'm still alive. I'm shocked I'm still alive. You know what I mean? I don't think I'll get to this age. But here I am. I didn't think I'd be grumpy, but yes, here I am. Killing it. Urgh! Grumpy old man. Love I have. Future, yes. In the middle, money means nothing. So yes, you like a future reading would be most important because love, all you need is love. Love I have. We don't know the future, but we should have love. I'll have love because I love everyone. So there's love. Money. Well, money means something. You have to live, but it's not, It comes and it goes. The bartender said they could not do their fire show. Then a couple minutes later said, they said we can do it for you. And they looked up with Everclear and lit the bar on fire. I don't know why I read it. I don't know. Lit the bar on fire. Fire! Fire! Oh, a twisted fire starter. Let's pop some of those flowers and some hearts. Oh, I don't know if they're my flowers or someone else's. What happened there? Is this going to be live or are you doing it private, this reading? I would ask you to do a reading on me, but I don't want everyone to know what my future is. Even though I think people know what my future is. I don't want people to know what my future is. A horse trots into a bar and the bartender asks, why the long fire? Excuse me. No, not going to laugh at it. With gold being 2,999 ounces, an ounce, I'm going to go back to sluicing. Woo! That's a lot. But 999 is an important number. I think I talked about it before. Like you have 111 and we have 999. 111's a good number. Angel numbers. It's amazing though, without you have all of these things and people don't believe. You've got all this information that says this is possible. Oh, all the lies are exposed. Oh, even once in a lifetime. That's the song. Good luck, Lily Bell. Woo! They juggled flaming alcohol bottles and spit out Everclear. But did somebody make him laugh, Bill? Fire, fire. That would be funny. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, somebody liked a photo I shared. Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, another one. Confirmation. All right, okay, well done. I appreciate you liking all them photos. Stop it now. And it will materialise for you. Just do it before Yellowstone blows. Well, some people say Yellowstone sucks anyway. Oh, no, not that sort of blows. Oh, okay. Never mind. It was funny in my head before I said it. That's just the way it goes. So, life is a ball game. We play, jackpot, lose, or draw. Each to their own. I think it doesn't matter what you believe in life. If you can accept you, life becomes a lot easier. Like not having to worry about what other people think about you is probably the best defense you have to give you a happy life. You haven't got to worry about what other people think because you already made that decision. You already chose you. And, from the beginning, I talked about black and white, which is, good versus evil, light versus dark, etc. And that's the journey to yourself. You can't, if you want to be a balanced individual, you can't be focused on being good all the time. Because you'll get screwed over when the bad comes. You really will. And it'll just, knock you for six. So you have to be as happy about the dark inside you as you are with the light inside you. And while striving towards being the light, you know that if it's there, if you need it, if you need the darkness, it's there. And you can be as dark as you want as long as it's for the right reasons. It's that simple. Just as long as it's for the right reasons. There is gold in them there hills. Them there hills. Them there hills. Yes, there is gold in them there hills. Lived 3 blocks from the University of Colorado in 1992. On the weekend, just put my head out the door and listen for the nearest party and bring a pocket full of joints. As long as it's not a pocket full of posies, you're all right. A tissue, we all fall down. That's crazy. You're a bad man, Mr. Bill. Pocket full of joints. What'd you do? Play Meccano when you went over there? Sorry. Had a pocket full of joints. Connect this and connect that and connect that. Build this. Oh, not those joints. Not those joints at all. So, I haven't heard anybody talk about JCB at all in here. There's nobody interested in Mr. JCB. Well, not him, in the hunt. I think it's obvious now that everything that we've been told is with regard to, the chase and how it ended, is a narrative that was brought out to hide something not, good. I found the puppy daddy's family. Showed them pictures of their dog's puppies. Oh, cool. So even that, like the other day, I saw a video where this bloke was playing music and the animals came. Actually came to listen. Like just the energy from the music brought them over. It's like those are the things that make life worthwhile. Just to know that those things are possible. For someone to do that and then, bring animals to them just by playing some music and have them just as attentive as a human being would be, maybe more so. Why am I the only one that doesn't have a rent? Oh, Husker! I am so apologetic. I don't know where my manners were. You shouldn't have even had to ask. I am so sorry. But here we go. Post again and see the magic of YouTube. Oh, Wig too. See, Wig is getting the benefit of Husker's ability to write in English. Excuse me. They both became blue at the same time. Hi, Wig. How you doing? Not really posting tonight. I've been drinking. Oh, right. That makes sense. Life is about to get really good. Life is about to get really good. Ah, grasshopper, when your eyes are like mine. Ooh. 3, 2, 1, dusty bin. Eh? As if by magic, these hands. Woo! Healing hands. Excuse me. Do it, Wig. Wig, do it. Do it. Post and be blue. Be blue, man. Be blue, or woman. Who's because you're blue? Never say. I don't know what to never say. What can I say that never say? Never say that I don't listen. I don't have a. What do you mean you don't have a wrench either? Thanks for being here anyway, Wig. Just be safe with that drinking. Magic mushrooms, happy it happened. Yes, that's because of Super Mario. I think that's the take on the Matrix. That Super Mario is the take on the Matrix. The bad people picking on the good people that they keep in the shit in the dark, and expect them to grow. And then someone has to come along and say, whoa, what's going on here? A bit like our policeman. Hello. What's going on here? Bend to the knees, back up. There are magic mushrooms in the fen zone. You want to post okay. I am Jack. There you are, you're blue. You're blue. Thank you. Okay, I am Jack. Hello, Jack. It's nice to meet you. Have you come with the box? Or are you out of the box? Remember that time when Bill thought a baby killed JFK? A sniper in a... Oh, dear. The sniper in the diaper. I'm Billy Jack. You are what you drink. Excuse me. Some people say you are what you think. But that's close enough. Well, That's it. Everybody say cheers. Hello, Glenna. How are you? If you're having a drink, yeah, I'm going to have a drink of this. Salute. Cheers. And all those other ones that they say. Oh, somebody's opinion is going to change. They won't believe at first, but it's going to change. Yes, if you're having a drink, cheers. I'm not a drinker. Well, I'm a drinker, obviously, because I drink. But I'm not an alcoholic drinker. Husker, the typer sniper. Oh, it's all in the hands, the fingers. Ancient civilizations knew you. Oh, sacre bleu. I drink water. Yeah, I've been told to drink more water if you want to be spiritual. It's like, why is it every time you have to do something, people come up with rules? Like, I don't do rules. That's something that I put across to the person that I think is God. Like, why have you got all these rules? Like, why can't you just be a good person? Why do you need rules? What's all that about? That's rubbish. What do you need rules for? Like, I only look for the truth, and I hear things like the Son of God, the daughter of God, and it's like, oh, cool. We're the sons and daughters of God, and then I hear servant of God. It's like, what? Wait, what? What do you mean servant? Whoa, back up, back up. Even my family, my mum and dad never said to me that I was their servant, ever. Said I was a servant of my mother and father. So if I'm the son of God, why am I the servant of God as well? How does that work? Surely if I'm the son of God, that's it, that's where it ends. I'm the son of God. So this servant of God stuff, what's going on here? What's going on? Where's all this coming from? I'm either the son of God or I'm the servant of God. I can't be both. I can't be a servant and a son because I'm sure the son outranks a servant. So, I look at information and go, that doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. It's all in the fingers, trusted. William Harrison, Jack Dempsey, got punched by Cowboy the Trout in 1941. Forrest only dreamt a cowboy punched him because of the news. But Forrest wasn't that old. He wasn't 11. He wasn't 11 when it happened. Was he? Was he 9? Coffee with hot chocolate for me. Oh no, hot chocolate with coffee for me. No, boss, I am Jack for real and for true. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. You can be Jack. It's all good. That's what got Trump in trouble, and that his friend Epstein lived next door to. Yeah, but this is what gets me about people. You grow up and they say, I can't be friends with you, and you go, why not? Because you're friends with them. What? What's that got to do with anything? Can't be friends with you because you're friends with them. I don't like them. Well, don't be their friend then. What's that got to do with me? Like, you're a bad person. Why? Because he's a bad person or she's a bad person. What? Yeah, you must do drugs because they do drugs. What? You're gay because he's gay. What? What the heck? Just judge the person for who they are, not for who they hang around with. Like, I want to get on with everybody, so that means I'm everything. I'm a lesbian, I'm a homosexual, I'm pansexual, and this, that, and the other. What? can't judge others by the people they go around with. I know at some point it might wear off, and it may end up that way, but no. No, I'm not going to judge someone because they hang around with someone that I don't like. That doesn't mean to say that I don't love them as a human being, but I don't like the things that they do. Like, my way of thinking is probably a lot different than everybody else's, but I think it's a simple way that I don't like you. I love you as a human being, or I love you as an animal. You know, what? Snakes. I don't like snakes. You know, I wouldn't say that I like the look of a snake, but I do love them as a snake. But I wouldn't choose a snake as a pet. I like dogs and I love dogs. I don't like spiders, but I love spiders. I wouldn't have a spider as a pet. I don't like lizards, like those gecko things or whatever they are. But I do love them. It's like people make decisions and then ignore everything else. It's like, no, I try and make a decision on everything, on all of it. So, Wig, why was Magic Bullet Blaze cream? In quotes in the remembrance. Cream. I thought Kareem was spelled Careem. Who saw the eclipse last night? I was out looking, but it was cloudy. So no, I didn't see it. I saw that there was no moon there because there was no light peeking through the clouds, but that's all that I saw. So no, not for want of trying though. Husker's floating like a butterfly and stinging like Cynthia. I know he's not. He's floating off like Cynthia boobies in a hot tub. See you. Oh dear, I've just got that thought going through my head now. Thanks for that. All I can say is float on. Hey, my name's Husker. Thanks for popping in and popping out. And floating out. Like Cynthia's boobies in a hot tub. That's just ow. See you around or round. Yes, I'm definitely round. Definitely round. Round, get around, I get around. Thanks, Husker. Do the do, man. Do the do. They were bad people because they were passing young girls back and forth through Malago. They were raping girls. Well, I wasn't there, so I can't say. So, and, you know, it's bad. And I'll say, God, judge those people. And I'm not going to get involved. Otherwise, I'll get. I don't want to get. Not for me to judge those people. They know what they've done wrong. God knows what they've done wrong. They're going to have to suffer for it. I want a world where those things don't happen. Little Gorman, you need help. You've only just come to that conclusion. It was snowing, so I couldn't. Uh-oh, don't know what that meant. What, float off like Cynthia? Like Uska? Don't know what's going on there. I got telescope pictures of the blood moon. Ooh. Moon was straight up at midnight for the eclipse. Don't let fear stop you. Ain't no chance of that. Air Boobies by Cynthia. Get them at Walmart. $10 each or two for $16.99. You could get them for your kids, couldn't you? So they learn to swim. Learn to swim, young man. Learn to swim. Put some armbands on. It cleared up, but very cold. I heard they were on rollback. Are we talking about Cynthia's boobies? People are going to make money out of that, you know. People are going to sell them and make money. And then Cynthia's going to sue them and say, hey, using my name for that. Yeah, tell Justin to call me. Uh-oh. It's a rig. Rig? How much Cynthia paid for those boobies? What, the ones in Walmart? He just told you. Oh, the real ones. You people are crazy. Crazy, I tells you. Crazy. Well, if Wig is correct and he is Jack, he would know because he went to Walmart. They probably weren't on offer then. Oh, actually, they might have been. Had the chest been found when Cynthia was? It's been was found, wasn't it? When Cynthia was at wherever it was, where the bypass was. Someone else paid for that. Hey, I want my boobies done. Gonna pay for them? Red, red wine, blood red. It was so cool. You know, I want to come over and hunt for the dragon too. But England isn't so respectful of American people now. England isn't so respectful of English people right now. So it don't matter what nationality, that's the word I'm looking for, what nationality you are. We have strange people in charge of our country. And they're making stranger English people. I'll just say public. They're making stranger people. And that's probably because we have more foreigners now than we have English, I suppose. Come to England, England's all right. I'll look after you. Ain't no one going to mess with me. They know I'm crazy. No one found any chests. We did. Cynthia had them. No one found any chests. Chest was pulled. Secrets helped. People paid off. Chest was pulled. Secrets held. People paid off. Well, I know where the chest was. Maybe it was pulled. Maybe COVID screwed everything over. I know where the chest was. I know what the secrets are. And I know the people paid off. But some people not paid off. Some people at the moment didn't get paid because those people ain't got no money left. They ain't got no money left because karma sorted them out. It's just the way it is. Some things never change. I found a painted smile behind a painted smile. I found a painted rock with the location painted on it. I found a painted it with the location painted on the rock. Starmer, yes, he's a... I don't know. I don't know how these people think they can get away with what they do. It's like, you idiot. Well, I do know because they blind everybody and do all this bullshit and blah, blah. I know. But times are changing, boy. Got a pretty mouth, boy. Starmer. Like, oh, yeah, they're all crazy people. They're all literally in bed with each other, literally with their diseases, all blistered up and whatever. But these people think that what they're doing is so secret, and it's like, it's not secret. It'll get to the point where I can tell you where all the blisters are. It's like, I don't know. Just stop kidding yourself. Just get it over and done with. It's better for you in the long run. It don't matter to me or whoever's involved. It's not just me. There's lots of people involved that they've hurt, and people need restitution, whatever it is, whatever the word is, maybe even retribution. But for their own sanity, for their own health, for their own financial stability, for their own family, for their kids, they need to come to terms with themselves, admit to themselves who they are, what they've done, what they need to do to make it right. And that means everybody's, got some sort of healing out of it, including them. But if they don't want to do that, I'm not gonna cry over it, not gonna worry over it, I've done what I've done, I've said what I've said, that's it. I've said what I've said. You can walk in your own footprints, that's up to you. And then everything that happens is yours to carry. Hey, Marcus, Rachel, Reeves, call me bastards. Well, call me bastards, I should say, not call me bastards. Call me bastards. Epstein heard place in Paris and people there going down. Oh, yeah, they're going down there. Angel, hello, Angel. How are you? Yeah, they're going down everywhere. Another tunnel found. There'll be more tunnels found. Mr. Gene Hackman. There'll be more tunnels. Tunnels. It started now. The dominoes are falling. And those people that are supposed to be paid by these so-called rich who now lost their money, who can't pay them, then they're going to turn on them. Then the people that are involved, that are only a little bit involved, are going to turn on them. Then those people that are losing out because they're involved are going to turn on them. And so it goes until it gets to the very top. And like I say, it's already known. Like, the truth's already known. It's just going to play out. And how it's going to play out, I hope this is how it plays out. Maybe, the higher hand has a different idea, but I hope it plays out. This is what I'm asking for. That those people that are less liked, but are high profile, will be found out first. In order to soften the blow, that those people that are high profile, that are loved, will be exposed too. Nobody's not going to be exposed. They're all going to be exposed. But it makes more sense to expose the people that aren't loved first. These famous people. And then those people that are loved, that think that they're safe, they're not. They'll be exposed as well. But the public, having gone through the exposure already of these people, won't be hurt as much when they find out that these people that they love and adore and spend money on, not very nice. And that's just the way it goes. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. Well, I'm not sorry. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. It really is how it is. And those people that think that they're safe, I won't get too comfortable. And those people that think they got away with it, like I say, the dominoes have only just started falling, and there's a lot of dominoes to go down. That's it. That's just the way it is. Da-da! That's confirmation. So it works. Uh-oh. Yes, I know he's gay. I know they're all gay. They all sleep with each other. Made big mistakes. No, doing well. You're not doing well? Yes, how on earth? Will we ever know? Inheritance. Oh no, stolen inheritance, stolen land, blah de blah, blah de blah. Fake marriages, like, ancestors, when they're that clever that they put in all these stipulations, like think you think it's not known, it's known. Like jumping through hoops. Ancestors making sure that they wrote all this in. So this had to be done, 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 this had to be done. Otherwise, you're not going to get it. Like being in your North Node. It's like, oh man, being married. Oh, let's fake it. Let's fake it till we make it. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. So, yes, it's known. Yes, you're known. Everything is known. All of it's known. The names, the times, the dates, burning the evidence, all known. It's all known. Stop thinking that it's not. Stop thinking that you're hiding. Stop thinking you're getting away with it, because you're not. It's just not happening. The best thing for you to do is come to terms with what you did, come to terms with who you are, repair yourself, repair your inner self, so your outer self, can be repaired, and try and live a life. Or, and some of you will be suffering in jail, and some of you will be suffering spiritual court. And some of you have lost, members of your family, and I'm sorry about that, but I tried to stop that, and nobody's listened, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. Oh dear, that's not sounding good. I hope you're not one of the baddies. I think I know how, and many others. I think I know how, and many others. Yes, but like I say, those people that gain on the backs of others, when they're judged, they're going to lose it all. So the way that it works, I know Zozo doesn't think that God exists, but without God, karma wouldn't exist. It's that simple. I don't care who you think God is or whether you do believe or not. Without God, there's no karma. You could do whatever you wanted and there'd be no issue. But if you do bad things, somebody good, something good, sorts it out. And what it takes off you, what you earn, everything that you got off the back of others, you'll lose. And more. That's your penalty. That's your karma. That's your judgment. That's just the way it goes. And if you repent early enough and quickly enough, then you gain some of that back. And if you don't, you lose it all. It's simple. I can't make it any simpler than that. You go through life, and if you're a good person, you have good karma. And as you go through life, you gain and gain and gain and gain, however that works. And if you're a bad person through life, you keep owing. So everything you take is just a loan. It's only a loan. If you took $1 billion off the back of someone else, that's not yours. It still belongs to that person. And you stole that billion, or you're using it as a loan, it's going to go back to that person. It's going to go back. You just have it on loan and you think you're living with $1 billion. No, you're not. You're living owing $2 billion. That's how you're living. That's your life. You think you have $1 billion and you're rich. You're not. You're in debt $2 billion. That's your karmic debt. That's what you're taking on. You think you've got $1 billion, but you're not. You're down $2 billion. So now you have to make that back. You have to pay that back. And if you spent that, when it comes to paying back, you owe that $1 billion that you're being charged plus the $1 billion that you stole, which means you're going to end up with nothing unless you do something good out of that money that you took. And it has to be enough that it pays for the $1 billion that you took and the $1 billion that you owe. That's what karma is. So when you think you're taking something off somebody, you're not. You're putting yourself in debt. A bad person, so you're in bad debt. And that has to be paid at some point. And sometimes people manage to get through life without paying it because they hide their sins on other people. But that's all stopping now. So now you've taken that and you can't hide the fact that you've taken it. The only way you can get out of it is repenting and doing some good. And you don't want to do that. That's fine. I don't care. And you don't have to believe what I'm saying. I don't care. But you're seeing it happen around you. Literally seeing it happen around you. I'm not bullshitting. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't care. Not going to worry about it. Not going to get angry about it. Not going to forgive anybody. Don't forgive anyone. It's not up to me to forgive anyone. If I forgive you, I'm going to have to judge you. I'm going to have to say, you're such a bad person because you did this, 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 and this, and this. And I'm of a high enough status to be able to judge you. I'm not. I'm no different than you. I have no right to judge you. So I'm not going to judge you. Not going to forgive you. Going to let you do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I don't care. And then God will judge you when it comes, time for God to judge you. And you will owe what you owe. That loan that you took out by stealing, you have to pay back. Excuse me. That's just the way it goes. It's just the way it is. See you later, Lily. Well, it's that time again. Stations of the Cross Bible Study. Jesus. Crucifixion will bless me, peace. And always for good. No, not me. But you can. If that floats your boat, do it. Charles is my 27th cousin. He's not doing too well. Well, it's not anything money can't buy, I suppose. Well, I don't know. How much longer will he have his money? I have to go. Bye, Bill, Lily, and Mary. See you later, Glenna. Thanks for popping in. Have a great night, all of you that are leaving now. Chuck Norris died today. Bloody hell, I thought he was already dead. Excuse me. Rest in peace. Chuck is a good man. Or, seemed like a good man. Death lost. Uh-oh. Having been homeless before, very sobering what a person does when they have nothing. Truth of who they are. Yeah, you'll be surprised. Hey, Davey, it's all known. No, he calls me friend. Actually, no, the devil calls me friend. Satan is, he's worried. Satan is. He ain't getting the stuff that he used to get. See, I don't see that. I say I can remember a time, but I can remember people talking about the underworld was a place where people went. Like, it wasn't what people talk about, with the devil and that. Sulfur and brimstone and all this and blah, blah, blah. It was, Anubis and that was there. Just the information that is credible is a lot different than the information that isn't credible. Like, I was talking earlier. I can't remember what I was saying. To do with the Bible, but I can't remember what it was. But it was another contradiction, like the, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, turn the other cheek. It's like those two things can't, they don't go together. It's just stupid. Like, why would you even try to pretend that was the case? But I was homeless, like I say. More FBI investigation. Confirmation of me being homeless. I was homeless after my dad tried to kill me with a flipping knife. So, and they went back to Italy. So it wasn't though I was homeless and then went back home. Like, they went back to Italy and I had to fend for myself. And I was going to stay on at school, but because I was homeless, I couldn't. So all my plans that I had for this wonderful life ahead of me suddenly changed. And there were lots of times when I should have been dead, but I wasn't, including recently. And somehow I always managed to just, keep going. And being homeless is not good. Like, you can't sign on the dole because you haven't got a house. And then, or anywhere to live. And you can't get anywhere to live because you haven't got a job. So they don't want to give you any money because you can't get on the dole. They don't give you any money because you can't work anywhere. And it's like, well, how am I supposed to live? So I lived rough. Then I lived with, drunks and drug addicts. And I stole stuff. I didn't need to. I just did. I think I was lashing out. Just trying to be awkward, I suppose, with what was happening. But I know, I know who that person is. I did those things. I understand why I did them. I know that, God was probably saying, you shouldn't be doing that. But I accept who I am. It is what it is. And then, my life seems to go in, it's good, it's shit, it's good, it's shit, it's good, it's shit. And when I say good, I mean, just moving along. Just, keeping your head above water. That's so good. The underworld is the same today as it was back in ancient Egypt. It was criminal-like activity with spies and supplanters in order to take over populations. As barely a teen, worked nights in construction and waitress during the day and kept house and cooked. I survived, but trauma said it. Yeah. And if you can get used to who that person was, yeah, no worries, Angel. Yeah, I'm not proud of some of the things that I did, and I am proud of some of the things that I did. That's just the way that it is. And I think if you can accept who you are, you don't worry about what other people think, and you can readily accept, whether people accept you or not. My life wasn't a life of love. That's 100. I can tell you that for now. It was not. Not from my family. It's not the love that I found, just recently. It wasn't that unconditional shit. What the fuck is this kind of love? Why am I feeling like this? Like somebody just making you feel a certain kind of way. And having the just like everything is beautiful. Everyone is beautiful kind of feeling. Like that's amazing. Like just walking out, like I would walk out and I wouldn't be too bothered about, what was happening around me, the birds or the flowers or whatever else. I'd notice them, but it wasn't something I was amazed by. Now I'm amazed. Like I go out and I see the trees and I think, wow, like they're keeping us alive, them things. They're taking in the crap that we're breathing out. Like without them, we'd be dead. That's just crazy. Like, I'm just amazed. I look up and see the stars and I'm amazed. And I love it all. I think, flipping it. Without everything being the way that it is, we wouldn't exist. Like, the bees, 80% pollinating or whatever it is, whatever that percentage is. It's like without them, we'd all be dead. Without the rain, without the sun. Like, it's just crazy without the moon. It's just crazy when you think about it. Like the moon bringing the tide and everything, and the moon having an effect on us, and without the planets because they have an effect on us. And it's like, because it's all energy. It's like, how does this all come about? How is it so perfect? And how do they affect us? Like, how does a planet millions of miles away affect my mood? Like Mercury's in retrograde now, I think, and Venus is in retrograde, which makes it look like it's staying still. but actually it's because of the way we're travelling around the star system and they're travelling around, and it's like, oh, we'll beat them now. We're ahead of them because they're taking longer to get around or whatever, or they're ahead of us because they take whatever it is. Got to start the generator or lose internet. Do it, man. Do it. Incredible. I have video. I just saying. Uh-oh. Have I missed what you were saying? Cool. Then, yeah, give that video to the right people. It is what it is. But I appreciate everything that's happened in my life, the good and the bad, even now, because that's what makes me the person that I am. And that, you know, if I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't be where I am now. Absolutely wouldn't. And I'm at the point where I can appreciate the shit. Like, that's a good feeling to have, when you can appreciate the shit. Like this, and it's not shit. Like, where I am now is not shit. But compared to where I could be, people will consider it that. But I, you know, this is amazing that I have a roof over my head, that I have food to eat. You know, it's like, wow, that's amazing. Like, just grateful for that. And grateful for the fact that I've learned to be a better person because people have shit on me. It's like, shit. I can say thank you for people who are shitting on me, because it's making me realise maybe I'm a shit myself. Or maybe I was a shit myself. And I can appreciate that now. It's made me a stronger, wiser, you know, more respecting person. Hey, Tigger! Yeah, we do live in a matrix. We absolutely do. And, you know, it's being brought down, has to be brought down in the right way, because, man, there's going to be some backlash. Like, if we live in a matrix, you can't say, well, this part of the matrix is good and this part of the matrix is bad. The whole matrix is bad. It's meant to be bad. It's just people want to believe certain things. But those things that they believe, they're bad things. Not that they're bad things, but it's wrong to believe that. It's just a whole load of lies that have been given to us. So we have to start again. We have to go back to the beginning, which is what, you know, Forrest said. It's like people don't listen. You've got to go back to the beginning. You've got to start at the beginning, otherwise you're not going to solve anything. You can't, same with your life, whenever you want to move forward, whenever you want to ascend. You have to get rid of everything if you want the truth, as bad as it is. So you have to go right back to the beginning and start with, well, what's actually true and what's actually bullshit. And because we lived in the matrix for so long, we've believed all the bullshit that's been given to us. We think everything is true, and it's hard to separate, you know, one thing from another. But we choose to get rid of the bad things because we think the bad things are wrong, and try and keep what we think is good, but the good thing's wrong as well. It's just different lies in the same matrix. And we need to get back to, everything's a lie. Let's, not everything. Most of the stuff's a lie. Let's get back to what the truth is. Oh, there's something there. What is this? I so want to learn bee farming, so yeah. And, you know, helps with honey. It'd be nice to have some honey. Is it good luck to be stung by a bee? I've been stung twice. Seemed very unlucky at the time it happened. Well, if you're allergic to bees, no. Is it good luck? I don't know. There's probably a use for their sting. It probably is. Sweet bee. Who's good? I'm just a plant, or just in plant, or just in time. Bees are awesome and kind and don't sting unless forced to. That's what I thought. Wasp and nasty predators that sting for pleasure. Love them all, but really love honeybees. Yeah, bees are nice. And like I say, people wonder why I just sit there when there's bees and wasps flying around. But if you don't bother them, I don't think they bother you. That's the mentality I have, and they don't. Now that I've said that, I haven't had an issue with them. Like the only things that sting me are bloody nettles, plants. Like they seem to find, I seem to find them. But wasps and bees, I don't think. Well, I must have been a child the last time I was stung. No one, and that's 100% it. That's 100% it, Tigger. Without the bad, and the bad is learning. Like I said earlier, like if you put your hand in the fire, it burns. Like without that first knowing, you may have come to a point where it was worse than you just burnt your hand. So through those bad times, you become stronger and you become wiser, and more importantly, you become wiser. And whilst nobody wants whilst I don't want people to go through bad things, it does help, and you need to be grateful for it, because at some point your life will turn out better for it. It's like when you don't get that job, or you don't get the partner or whatever. It's because you're not meant to have that particular job. You're not meant to have that particular partner. You're meant to have something better, but you choose to go for that thing that you want, not the thing that's best for you. And that's the thing with the birds, the bigger picture. If there's somebody in charge that knows what's best for you because they already know what the future is, and they're saying you don't want that person because they're going to be bad for you, you're like, no, I do, I love this person. And they're saying, no, because that person is going to, screw you over, and they're going to betray you, and they're going to do this, that, and the other. And you're like, no, I know what's best for me. And you do it, and then in the future, you find out that the person in the future is right all along. You weren't supposed to be in that position, but you learn from that. Every planet emits the same Saturn is very influential. So, yes. Well, they're all, they all affect us. And some affect you more, depending on when you were born, where they were when you were born, etc., etc., etc. Which is, Dancing with the Stars. Let the treasure games begin. Uh-oh. Yeah, they found me. Oh, they found me. Wasp and home invade. Bees hang out. I love that. Treasure, treasure on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Just when you thought the game was ending, it's really the beginning. And that's 100% correct. And that's what I was going to call my book. The end or the beginning. Like, through every death, there's a rebirth. And that's how life is. The forest fire is, a horrible thing to go through, but, the animals wouldn't like it, and the plants don't like it, but then it's all reborn and all beautiful and everyone's happy. It's just the way that it is. And that's the same with you. Like sometimes you destroy yourself in order to rebuild yourself and make yourself whole and beautiful. And that's, the best you can hope for, I suppose. Who's good? I'm back. Hello, treasure trolls. Just when you thought the game... Oh, I must have missed that one. Everything they touch is... Oh, I love that. And they won't put a finger on you. Goodbye, pig sneeze. I treasure bees. They have a lot to lose when they sting. Yeah. There is that. There is that. There is no end and there is no beginning, and so it is. I said what I said. Trusted, you seem very angry. You okay? What do you think about Justin's hunt? If you're asking me, I don't know about Justin's hunt. It don't interest me. I don't know why you think that. Carry your ass, trusted. I have no idea what that means. Never heard that before. Yeah, I think trusted just have a different way of thinking than most. But then again, so do I. So the truth is, and I've said it before, basically, we're all mirrors of people and they react because of that. And I'm a mirror and I want to be friends with everybody, share love with everyone and want different things. And when people see me, they see them, they don't see me. They don't hear me, they hear what they want to hear, they think what they want to think, and they see what they want to see, and they believe what they want to believe. And I say things and then they come back with something not totally opposite, something that's not referencing what I said, just something that triggers something in them. And they'll start saying stuff, and it's like, well, I didn't say that actually. I said this, which is not what you're implying that I said. It's because that's what they want. That's because in their mind, that's what they hear, and that's what they want to respond to, not what's being said. So a certain person, taking bits that I said and trying to take it out of context and forcing a narrative that isn't true and trying to get a reaction that they won't get. And it's like, how is it you want to think that you're a good person, but you're doing this? You're going to this effort to try and make somebody out to be something that they're not. How does that make you a good person? It don't. It just doesn't. If you're a good person, you wouldn't do it. It wouldn't bother you what people say because you would be of an understanding that says that person can say what they want. And I don't have to like it, but they can say what they want. And I don't have to judge them and call them incorrect because how can they be wrong in what they believe? It's their belief. They choose what they want to believe, so therefore they must be correct because it's their belief. I don't want to change anybody's belief. You can believe 100 times, 1,000 times I've said it. Believe what you want to believe. I don't care. This is what I believe. I'm allowed to say it. Free speech. I don't care what anybody thinks. This is what I believe. And you can believe what you want to believe. And I don't care. For me, when the time comes and I'm judged, I'm me. And I don't care. I will accept whatever's forced down, pushed down, given, however you want to say it. I will accept whatever that is. But I know I'm accepting it because I did and said and behaved a way that I am happy with. I'm me. I don't care. And I say that to God, to the universe, to the spirits, to the angels, to the aliens, whatever you want to call them. I don't care. I say that to them. Listen, if you're going to judge me, I'm the person you made. I did everything I did because you put me in the position to do that. So if you're going to judge me in that context, that I am who I am. Because you made me. You made me. You created me and you built me and made me who I am. And I accept that. I accept that. I can't change that. And I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to change it. I did what I did. I said what I said. And I stick by that. And you can either like it or you can lump it. I am who I am. I don't know why you think that. Oh, that's because angry. Well, it didn't come out yet, but I have an idea about where it might be. Welcome back, treasure trolls. Stop trolling me. Who's on you, Mario? Street? Who's on? Well, Street may be one of them, but there's a load of people that's on me. There's a lot of people that don't like me. Goodbye, Pixney sounds hostile and out of context, but there is lots of room for miscommunication. Hi, Treasure Trolls. Glad you got the generator going again. Don't hold back. Say what you think. Nice one, Albert. I had to block a vulgar snot. Ooh, at least it wasn't thought or whatever. The POS 15-watt generator can't make 700 watts to power my battery charge. Oh, and that just confirms what Alberti just said. Ah, got you. Thanks for clarifying. My bad. Yeah, those numbers are usually peak wattage or some other deception. Happy Friday, Amy. Hello. Well, we're 2 hours into Saturday, but I'll accept Friday. I'll accept Friday. Good to read you. Amy, you're white. And Treasure Trolls is white. Even though Treasure Trolls is still Bill. Let's start with Amy. Ladies first. How is it I haven't done that before? That's way beyond bad. Bill, I'm trusting you as Treasure Trolls to behave. Yes, thank goodness. Hey, trusted Tigger. You still have nothing. Yes, but nothing is okay. Treasure Trolls, what's good? Granny is Fendi. Uh-oh. Going down that road now, are we? Yes, thank goodness. What was that for? Bill, why are you back as Bill and Treasure Trolls? What happened there? You're not sitting in your chair going like this. On two different computers. He's going to go back in time. Who's good? Get 85 miles an hour and then. Yes. Yes, he is. Same old, just beating a dead horse. Well, it's better than having a dead dog on a bridge. I thought we had a different meeting, a different coming together. It was quite fun and jolly, to be fair. Back to the Future is the worst movie I've ever seen. Yuck. Well, I didn't mind the first one, but after that it started to get a bit weird. Mind you, some films are like that. The first one isn't so bad, and then you do like 2, 3, 10. You know, and it gets a bit weird, so then you give up. Well, unfortunately, Greg, it's same old because you don't change. That's just the way it is. Like your look on life and your words and your thoughts don't change. So your life is exactly the same. And the people that interact with you interact the same way because you don't change. I love that movie. I love movies, any kind of music. Don Quixote. I walk a wire. As long as you're not wearing one. Thoughts razor thin. A world of static crashing in. They shuffle blind. A herd asleep. No questions carved. No depths to reap. I see the gears. The why. The how. Wow. That sounds very profound. I don't know what that was all about, but it must be Elfie. What's it all about, Elfie? Don Quixote. Hello, how are you? Come on, a dog named Einstein. What? Come on, a dog. I don't know what that means. Is that one of the bets made with the, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Where he had all that info in that book. Some people here probably have 10 laptops running at once. Well, no, you're probably all in the same room with one laptop just going, my turn. I'm only joking. My turn. Same old situation. SOS. Yes, calling out an SOS. Only you can prevent forest fires. Alberti, please stop proving you are a hacker. Just stop Jeff Street. It's going to come back at you 10 times as strong. Pain and suffering. Don't do it then, Greg. Angel lives under a rock. Every channel has banned him. Well, I don't ban anyone. I've only banned one person, that's Smoking Joe, because, you know, I lost my wife and he wasn't, or she wasn't. You know, respecting that. Hate to disappoint you, but he is not me and I am not him. Yeah, I'm starting to think that Albert is a little bit more smart, clever, something like that. And don't hide, use your real name, Alberti. I think Alberti put some good videos out which are not street videos. There's too much going on there. And that's no disrespect to Street, that's just the fact that Street doesn't do those videos. Those type of videos. But scream to clouds, they don't care now. A mind at war with mediocrity's reign. A signal lost in the dull refrain. On ground sharp in the sea of grey. They turn their heads and drift away. Wow, this is good stuff, Don. If you're a Don. Oh, started my other computer. That was stupid. I was trying to lean on side here, but it didn't work. Oh, he said, let there be light, and there was light, and it rained. What's that got to do? Light. That's rain. Laugh out loud, he says. I have to sign some paperwork. Uh-oh. Make sure it's for you to sign and not someone else. There's been too much of that going on. Some false signatures triggered. The Gamble House in Cali is beautiful. Oh, no, don't talk about California. There's bad stuff going on. Frank. Oh, the chaos turns a mindless tune. Wow, this is almost Forest Fennel. A million voices out of tune. No ears to hear. No hearts to bend. Trapped in brilliance, they weren't meant. Empathy's a ghost. Vaguely play, but they don't see me. I have to admit, sounds good. No doubt some of them get together for a circle jerk troll. I simply prefer to remain anonymous. I have my reasons. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. No one stays anonymous forever. It's just the way that it is. I map the stars, they chase the dirt. I speak in fire, they're unhurt. 1,000 words precise, alive, fall on stone, they don't survive. Their eyes are glass, their souls on mute. Well, that bit went a bit weird, but yeah. Almost, I'll go so far as to say that's. I could see Mr. David Olson, or whatever the names are, Pisano or whatever, saying something like that. Yes, but when taunt with proof of hacking, you cross lines from which you will never return. A hollow march down a worn-out fleet, a minded wall. Oh, use that again, mid-off rain. A signal lost in the dull refrain from carving truth in a world of rust. They shrug and scatter like so much dust. I like the truth. It's all coming out in Netflix without your written consent. Well, they've been signing stuff for years, so I don't think that's going to matter to anyone. I really don't. I don't. I really don't. I don't know what proof of hacking you are talking about. Could build a tower, touch the sky. They keep and never ask why. Could scream the cure to every lie. They yawn and scroll as the world goes by. Am I the fool for caring too much? Depends how much you want to help. But I could class myself as a fool for caring too much, but then, as I've said on video, through the tears, I don't love these beings. It's impossible to love them. They don't want to be loved and they don't deserve to be loved. And therefore, at some point you have to not care. You have to say, look, it's not. If they need to be judged, they need to be judged. And that's it. You can't protect everything and everyone. Who is the Forest Fan Joker? Who is the Forest Fan Classroom Clown? A clue. I don't know. You should be more worried about what the 4 cards are. Or are they lost to a colder touch? So here I stand, deep eyes fate, a mind too vast, the burden weight, the masses march, the noise won't see. Why does the last bit never sit right? I'll carve my world and find my peace. A spark, a flare, alone, alive in the vacant stare. I do like the stuff. The Department of the Interior jacks you for clue, a hint. Do you not understand American law? Well, no, I'm English. I don't care about American law. I only care about God's law. He'll sort that out that you're talking about. Jack and Jill run up the hill to follow Bill. Bill, if they were following you, they wouldn't have to run. They could take dolly steps. I can't see you running up a hill. To be loved and give love. Yeah. So, I mean, in that, it has to be done wisely, I think the reason our world became the way that it was, is because, love was given, wisely, and so was forgiveness. People allowing atrocities to take place, unaware of, the outcome of it all. At some point, not at some point, you need to, there's a right and a wrong. And once the wrong is committed, then people need to call it out for what it is. And I go so far as to say, Zelensky and Putin. There is a world full of billions of people. And in those billions of people, there are people in charge of countries that sign contracts and deals to say that we won't go to war and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. And then they let 2 nations go to war and just stand back and watch. Hang on a minute. Didn't Russia sign a contract? Wasn't all of these people in on this contract? Wasn't it set up so as there wouldn't be any fighting? And then you just let it happen? And then the person or the people, both people in charge of both of those countries, and they know why I'm saying this, they probably won't see this video, but they need to. It needs to stop. The people in charge of both of those countries need to be aware that that needs to stop. There is no reason for it, and there is no justification for it, and there is no legal right to it, and it should be stopped by those people that use the pen and signed those contracts and made those deals. And those bullies need to be accountable for that. and it needs to stop. And there's lots of different ways that it should stop. But if it has to stop, it will stop. That's just fact. If it has to stop, it will stop. That's just fact. All I've done is tell you the truth. If it has to stop, it will stop. You needn't worry about the pens and the papers and everything else. If it has to stop, it will stop. And that's the same for everything. This world, our world, this earth that we live on, is for the enjoyment of everybody. Not about one person owning more land, being in charge of more people, blah, 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 blah. It's not. It's not. If it has to stop, it will stop. Jack and Jill are my dogs. Yes, and you didn't run faster than your dog. The secrets of the universe. 4 rock hot petroglyphs ablaze with my marble gaze. So it seems your audience has shifted since I arrived. Be well, man. Stay kind. Bye. Yes, it has. Sorry about that, but just the way it is. But thank you, Angel. Take care. Have a good night, or sleep, or whatever it is, wherever you are. The most important word in a poem place in a real place but third blow. 4 cards and the Joker Forest fate. You do not understand American laws, no ownership, nothing is clear a hint. I don't need to. I don't need to understand them. You don't understand English. I'm not searching. I wasn't searching. Like, while you lot were still creating the bullshit, I'd already stopped. My first video, 2020, I'd already stopped. I'd already got my answers. I don't need to worry about American law. I don't need to worry about anything because it's been sorted. I don't have to worry about anything. Not a single thing. There's nothing that I need to worry about. I don't need to worry about anybody's comments. I don't need to worry about anybody's thoughts. I don't need to worry about anything. I just need to worry about me. That's it. As far as the chase goes, that's it. Don't need to read the Bible. And I did read the Bible. It shows how much you listen. I told you I read the Bible. I did a 365-day challenge. You're supposed to read so much of the Bible every day. If I didn't read the Bible, how would I know all of these things that I'm talking about? Why would I be questioning it if I hadn't read it? Just shows how much you listen. Greenland voted for independence from Denmark. Oh dear. Greg, besides your soul, what else do you have to bring to fun and answers? Not much. Exposing your fake mess. How are you exposing it? Whose greed for gold? My greed for gold. I don't think you're exposing my greed for gold because I don't have any greed for gold. I wasn't even looking for the chest. So I don't know about that. To give the soul and you choose not to listen. No, to give a soul, not the soul. So it's all going to hint you where it hurt your wallet be empty. Oh dear. Well, if I'm not looking for a full wallet, how is it going to hurt? I don't, like, you're not listening. Greenland Brexited. Yeah, can you hear me now? Facebook, Greg, Linda. Greg, you have nothing that anybody wants to hear because you said it for 4 years. There is nothing that you're saying now that is any different from what you've said for the last 4 years. and you still have no chest. If you're telling people, please listen, if you're telling people that they can solve it by listening to you, how come you haven't solved it? How come you don't have the chest? How come you don't have anything? I don't know. I just don't know. I did not fit the greed part of the script. Greed sure is slow. No, they're still greedy. They're still trying to stop the actual conclusion, but they're still greedy. They refuse to believe that what's happening is happening, and they're convinced that they can slow it down or stop it or reverse it or destiny swap or unalive people or make people love other people or whatever it is that they're trying to do. They still believe they can do all of that. Good luck. Good luck indeed. It's up to the finder. We get it. None of us are the finder. You can go. Because it's the correct solve. Redid. Well, go out and get it again then. But what are you telling us for? We don't care. We don't care. Federal jurisdiction rules apply. Jack Stiff arrested. Landing ship matters. Well, Wiggs said he was Jack. Landing ship matters. That's hilarious. Hey. So far, we can clearly see the greedy ones are the ones holding it back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the world is sitting back. And we're all jokers. Don't you get it? We're just having fun until you arrive. You are the story. People are dead. That's why. Yeah, but, it will end when it ends. Many are useful idiots, and some know more than them. Well, how many is involved if many are useful idiots? You chose not to listen. That's the storyline. I would say I chose not to be greedy. That's the storyline. It's not fun. How do you know what's fun to the finder? If you're the finder, you should already have everything, solved everything, know everything. Like, you can't do both. You can't be saying that someone else is the finder and they're not listening, and you're the finder that did it. Like, if you're the finder, get on with it. And if you're not the finder, who? You might as well be Jack, spouting out a load of stuff, because it ain't going to make any difference. Ah, well said, who's good. No, well, I'm not going to walk a path of shame. I haven't done anything to be shameful for. And if I did, I've already shamed myself. So, but I think you should be ashamed by saying the same thing for the last 4 years and just, I don't know, trying to be a narcissist, trying to be a bully, trying to be a troll, because you're not succeeding in any of it. You're just trying everything you do. Not all the jokers, some of us are trolls. You chose not to listen is the self-published story. And that's fine. And you chose not to say anything worth listening to. That will also go in the story. Greg Windell talked a load of shit. You know you can block a moderator. No, I don't bother blocking people. It's no fun. I know land ownership matters. I know that the ancestors stipulated stuff. I know all of it. But what you're saying, I don't give two monkeys. I really don't. You're putting out information that you say is better than the divine information. Who would I rather listen to? Greg Windell, who talks a whole load of bull. No, I'm not going to listen to Greg. It's not. I just shat in my pants and I need to clean up. Are you all right? Greg's been shitting all flipping night. I just don't block anyone. Just Mario, they arrested Luigi. Oh, damn. I thought you'd get away with it. He got poo on himself. Oh, he must be Winnie. Is that your real name, Winnie the Pooh? He shat on himself. Department of Interior. You. I've got the poo on me. Hey, Winnie. Do it. Do I? What's that? Do I? Oh. Department of Interior. Do I? Do I? We can hear your bathroom fan. Bathroom fan, Winnie. Go get it, Greg. Stop repeating yourself. It's ridiculous. It's coming right back at you. Pain and suffering. Well, the way I see it, the pain and suffering is already happening. And what's coming back at me is everything that's been taken. It's not what it's all crap. Oh, you're just shitting on me now, Trusted. On your bikes, yeah. It's in the phone. Do I have to correct this out for you? Better to have poo on you than in your brain. Reap what you sow, a clue, a self-published hint. Copy-paste can cause carpal tunnel syndrome. I like listening to Mario, but the other guy doesn't quit. Start listening to it over and over. A willy earworm. Oh dear. I'm never going to think of worms the same again. I laugh now. Yes, I laugh now. Yes, I will, Greg. I will be laughing. Unfortunately, you might not be. But it is what it is. It is. Greg, I'm not bothered. Does that ring a bell with you? Read my lips. I am not bothered. Well done. Well done. Off you go. Go to the bank. Oh, because you need to put some money in because you've got none. Okay, fair enough. I understand why you're going to the bank. Go sue someone or something. No, Greg's got to go to the bank because he's got no money in there, and he's got to go and get some. My Indian name is Big Chief Breaking Wings. Oh dear. You need the truth and all you do is joke. I don't need the truth. Why do I need the truth? And what makes me have to believe that you have the truth? I have enough truth to last me 1,000 years. I have enough truth to last me 1,000 years. And it's a lot better than what you're talking about. I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to help people see sense. Stop doing all this bullshit that they're doing. Stop hurting themselves. Stop causing them and their families pain and hurt. And in some case, passing away. That's why I'm here. Why are you here? You can't even spell it. Oh dear. How many goes? Then what the are you doing? What the F are you her for? That sounds like someone else. Then what the F are you doing here? It's supposed to be HERE. Yes. You still spelled it wrong. Said it again and still spelled it wrong. You must be really angry. Okay, I'll tell you again, Greg. Here, the here that you're using, HERE. That's the here that you want. Like you're here. No, here. What are you doing here? What am I? I'm your worst nightmare. That's what I am. I really am. And I'm not. That's not funny. I'm your worst nightmare. If that's what you're asking, what the F are you? I'm your worst nightmare. You will have nightmares. That's who I am. That's what I am. That's what you're asking me, isn't it? What the F are you? I'm your worst nightmare. That's my questioning. Why we talk about Fen? Oh dear. Yeah, I'd go along with that. So he's doing it again. I've just answered. Oh, he must be that angry. I am your worst nightmare, Greg, honestly. I'm probably most people's worst nightmare. No, not most people's. I'm probably a percentage of people's worst nightmare. And I don't know. Hopefully, some people's wish fulfillment. Yeah, unfortunately, it's good karma for me and bad karma for you. That's just the way the world goes. Sorry, Greg. But when you wake up in the middle of the night, just remember, I told you, I was your worst nightmare. And you will wake up. Oh, you will. You will. You know what I am. I'm your worst nightmare. You keep asking me, I'll keep telling the same thing. I'll keep telling the same thing. Who are you? Who? Like, you don't even get it. Told Forrest. Told you all. First thing I told you when I was coming into this chase is who's who in the zoo. I know who's who in the zoo. And Forrest knows I know who's who in the zoo. And I told you all that's what I was doing. And I told you all, I didn't even tell Forrest the answer. So you went along with some stupid, crazy scheme and you got caught out. I'm the bloke that makes you angry. I'm the bloke that stops you sleeping at night. I'm the bloke that tells you the truth and you don't like it. That's what I am. May the police force be with you. Oh, they will be with them soon. Psycho chaser. As I said, you know who I am. Is this really? Uh-oh. Missed that. Dick, Debbie. Is this really happening? Chat looks infected. No, it's really happening. Okay, this is not happening. It is Kingfish. Greg, let me ask you something. What's your post-it note solve? And don't give me one word. If you can't wrap it up in one word, you're gone. That's 2 words, who's good, the solvers. We have a broken record. You won't win, Greg. That's your problem. It doesn't matter if you know what or who I am. You lost. It's over. All you narcissists and evil Fs and gay boys and whatever else, you lost. Carpool must be kicking in. No, he's probably fell asleep like that. There you go. He changed it. He's changed it. 3 more just went by, and the fire engine. Maybe some idiot. The forest on fire. No, the house is on fire. Like the stuff they did is crazy. They even dug a grave. Took out insurance, you know, and crazy stuff. Nearly burnt their own house down. Struggling to recover from an accident, a car accident. Just crazy stuff. But they won't admit it. Party intel, you prove respect. What? Oh dear. Trusted, you're next. Oh dear. Greg, I'm starting to feel sorry for you, mate. Sorry. No sleepless nights. That must be getting to you. What do you want me to say, mate? What do you want me to say? Is it not working? All them efforts. I live in Oklahoma. The crazy bastards light half the state on fire every year. That's probably my sister. She's probably remembering, you know, how it was when we were young. Not as it's posting what the fuck, you know. Yeah, because it needs to know, like, you know, it keeps failing, and it's like, oh, man, why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? Like, you should be gone. You shouldn't be here. You should be blah 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 blah. Oh dear. Oh, you've really upset him. Like, he can't spell at all now. Oh, he's got it right now. He's all right now. He's back on track. It's all good. It's all good. He can manage to spell Ficky. Yeah, fucking narcissist. Trusted is digging a garden. Ooh, a secret garden. 3 a.m. nightmares that he is everything he called others. It'll be worse than that. He's gonna. Uh-oh. He's lost it now. He's got an S and a D in there where he doesn't need it. Nonsense. It is nonsense. Oh dear, you're in real trouble, Greg. Oh dear. I can't believe he's put that question. He's just spent half an hour putting all this crap on my page, on my show, and then he says, "What the F is wrong with me?" Greg, get a mirror. Get a mirror. Have a look. How are you asking what the F is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? You've just spent ages putting the same rubbish in there, unable to spell it correctly, and you're asking what's wrong with me. I don't know. I don't know. Of your disability, making fun of your disability. There is nothing that you can't control if you don't post anything. It has nothing to do with your disability. It has everything to do with your attitude. That's what I'm making fun of. I'm making fun of your attitude. Stop doing what you're doing. Sorted. Stop doing what you're doing. And if you do have a disability, you've been doing this for 5 years. Maybe you should see someone and get some help for this so-called disability that you're talking about. That has just managed, after about, I don't know, an hour or two, to turn into a disability. Yeah, it looks like the lyrics to a death metal song. Again, already giving you the answer. And the last thing, don't post then. Don't post. That will help you with your disability. And nobody will make fun of you if you're not posting. Simple solution. Do not post. Nobody will make fun if you do not post. Yeah, he's got Tourette's syndrome on the flipping keyboard. Take your medication. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. We have laws in America. You have extradition. Okay. One of those laws is don't troll people, isn't it? And whilst you live in America, you will still be held accountable because you live in America, even though I live here in England. You are trolling in America. So those laws in America about trolling, careful, you may end up behind bars with the rest of them. We're all going to hell. For Greg. All negative comments should be taken to the HR of Satan. Please out. Yes. Please send all of your hate comments to Chase Inc. Some people do need social monitoring. I will send ASAP. SEAL Team 6 en route. What do you mean, why am I here? This is my home and my channel. I can be wherever I want. Why are you here is more important, isn't it? Like, just look at yourself, spend a little time with yourself, get to know yourself, and then ask yourself the same question. Why are you here on my stream? Trying, not very successfully, mind you, trying to troll me. Ask yourself the same question. Why, Greg Wendell, are you on somebody else's stream in somebody else's home trying to troll him when he has done nothing to you? When all he wants to do is have a world of peace and love and friends. Why are you here, Greg Wendell? See how that works? Oh. Greg, now you got it the other way around. That here that you got wrong before, that's the here that you needed to use. You need the here that you were using before now. Oh, now it's right. Who set Greg off? Greg set Greg off, unfortunately. Bill's put it right. Greg lit his own arse afire. Greg apparently is the solver. And he wants to do something to me. Can you hear me now? I think we got a song here, yes. Too much information, Davey. Too much information. F you, know how to listen. I've heard every single word you said. Know how to speak properly. Know how to be courteous. And understand nobody wants to hear it. Spelt H-E-A-R. I'm not judging you. I'm telling you the truth. There is no judgment there. I'm telling you the truth. If I was judging you, I'd be calling you those names that you're calling me. Which is ever so funny. I can't wait to listen, especially when I'm being screamed at. How am I standing in judgment? I'm sitting down. Bill Gorman, please turn this into an AI song. Nicky, the noise in his head set him off. He can't separate fun and fun. Everything to him is criminal. He's a smooth criminal. A clue, a hint, F you. Yeah, that's definitely Tourette's. Whisper and people will draw near. Oh, getting lots of confirmation for things going on. Mario, time for a poll to flush the toilet. Keep. I'm going now anyway, Bill. So it's 240, whatever that means, or it's 15/3/2025. Flush, says Davy B. I don't need to. I'm not searching. I don't need to know whether you're the solver, whether you're the finder, whether you're a narcissist. I don't need to know any of that. I don't care. Don't care. I really don't care. I didn't care about Jack. I don't care about all the other stuff. I don't care. I don't need to. And those things that Davey says. Don't do Facebook. Don't want to know the answers. Don't need to know your answers. So I'm sorry for those people that, don't want to see me happy. or alive or wealthy or whatever it is that you don't want for me. Sorry about that. For those are just genuine people who just want to have a chat and a conversation, thank you. I appreciate you very much. Someone's in for a very It's good to hear you giggle. Oh no, my giggler. Oh, thank you. It is good to giggle. It's difficult. It's difficult to be, or not be, to feel sad. Like give information out that makes you sad. But now, I'm at the point where, I let that go. I'll give the information. They're not interested. You can only do so much, and then you just have to carry on. But thanks. Uh-oh, what's Bill posting? Nobody needs the solver or the solution. Looking at you, Greg. Let resting dogs lie. There you go. Yeah, just, we're all, as far as said, we'll all be waiting. And we're all waiting. And we can wait gracefully. We can wait peacefully. We can wait wanting the best for everyone. Or, you can do what you want to do. Which is nothing to do with what I want. It's that simple. And I wouldn't go into anyone else's stream or anyone else's house or whatever and, be an idiot. I just wouldn't do that. But, some people will, and, that's up to them. They'll reap whatever they sow. That's just the way it goes. Thanks, Trusted. Good night to you. Thank you, Who's Good. Good night to you. It's good night from me. It's good night from him. And the jack shit. Bill's posted the jack shit song. Thanks for that. I appreciate you all. Even Greg. Just, everybody makes you the person you are. And it's up to you how you respond to it. That's it. And if you can respond to it, in an understanding way, then it's all good. But you don't have to take any shit. And if you don't take the shit and you react badly, then you ask, the powers that be, if you believe in them. If you don't, ask yourself to forgive yourself. Josh Jordan's head in the jar. I've forgotten about him, Josh Jordan. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Remember, don't take any wooden. Thanks, Nikki, and you too. Well, everybody take care. One will have nightmares, yes. One will. The fate is in Forrest's hands. Yes, not the cold ones. Thank you very much. Ciao for now. Oh, I can't even remember how to spell ciao. See? Is that it? Why can't I remember how to spell that? Thanks, y'all. Much love. Everybody have a great, whatever it is that you're going to have a great. Take care.